Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, well, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of videos to catch up on. There is a lot of timeless videos to catch up on. That means whenever you come across them, that's when you're meant to hear them. And if you are returning, well, friends, I love you. Thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your precious time and energy here with me on our channel that is slowly but surely growing. I absolutely love coming on here and doing these readings for you. And all I ask of you is if you like this video, give it a little thumbs up. And if you feel so inclined, hit the subscribe button, friends. I'd love it if you knew every time I upload a video. And yeah, let's get to it. It is officially March. It means spring is around the corner. I can literally smell it. I cannot wait. Now, maybe Mother Nature has other plans, but I'll keep with the hope that spring is coming and it is near. So I hope you guys are all doing amazing this Pisces season. Today, we're going to be doing general messages for the month of March, see what comes through. And then the second part of your reading, we'll be doing a little love reading. I'll be pulling cards for singles and those of you that are connected or in situations and see what comes through. So make sure to check your sun, moon, rising signs, Venus, whatever you feel inclined to. If you don't know what that is and you want help figuring them out, that is actually a service that I just recently started offering. If you visit my site, link is right here. This is where you can check out all the services that I offer, the products I make. If you have any questions, there's an email listed on the site where you can, email me and I will get back to you. I'm very adamant about telling you guys this link, this site is the only place that you can book a reading with me, book a service with me. I have to say that because scammers going to scam. Like, it is out of control out there, and I don't want anyone getting got thinking that they're paying me for a reading and it's not really me. Because sometimes people will approach you in the DMs or in the comments. So making that known. If you want help figuring that out, you can also do that yourself on Google, entering in your information. But if you'd like some help with that, I can definitely help break it down for you. All right, friends. So let's start with my Aries babies. Let's see what's going on with you guys in the month of March. We're going to start, like I said, with general messages and see what comes through. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective and my Aries babies. Starting with Aries, Spirit. What's going on with them in the month of March? What's going on with them in the month of March, please, Spirit? My Aries collective. What do they need to know? General messages, please. General messages, please. We have the Moon. We have the Seven of Swords, Four of Wands. All right, so there's a lot of energy coming through. There's a lot of fears over your home or your stability, something you've invested a lot into, legacy perhaps, and there's just so much that you don't know right now, and you're kind of being real about how unstable it currently feels. And it's kind of leaving you feeling like this Emperor in reverse. I'm not sure what to do. Your Queen of Wands, though, is telling you, you look good, everything's good. Some of you could be, feigning confidence while you figure this out. All right. We have lots of energies coming through. We have Pisces, Aquarius. We do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer as well showing up. Now, I feel like, this could be both you, this Emperor in reverse and this Queen of Wands. This could be your public image and this could be how you're really feeling. Or maybe this is a person that you're dealing with. I'm going to kind of approach it in a couple of different ways. Some of you, whatever rocked your foundation, this could be work, this could be home, this could be a relationship. It feels like even though there's something here that you are realizing, it's like you're seeing through the truth of something. Maybe it's like dust is settling vibes. It's like it does leave you feeling hopeful. Like there's a part of you that is addressing this, and it's like, okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought, or that helped me feel a little bit better. I have to move on. I have to create forward movement, because whatever this was, whatever this Four of Wands in reverse, it's not stable. Something here is not stable, and you're really starting to see that. I am not really seeing necessarily if you're taking action or if you're deciding to, but it does feel like it's on your mind. And it also feels like all these fears you're feeling, there's something here that you're also not seeing. You're not meant to know everything at this moment in time. Maybe you're used to feeling like this Emperor upright, which is in charge, confident, having control. I think some of you are feeling out of control in some way, and that is something you don't like. But because of that, it almost feels like there's a bigger lesson here that's hard for you to see right now. Now, for those of you that this is already speaking about a relationship, it just feels like someone here may be wondering how to make an investment, or if they want to make an investment. There could be, it just feels like something may have happened and it led to like instability in some way. I'm going to go back. My strong feeling is that this is your internal struggle, and this is how the world is seeing you. The world sees you as being passionate and driven, creative, in your power. But I think that there is internal things that are going on that maybe you're not letting on to. Now, for those of you that this is dealing with another person, it does feel like there was potential here for growth, but now it's like completely off balance, or maybe it's not even happening. For others of you, this could be something financial, or I'm just getting the sense that we're not feeling stable here. There could be a focus on home or family. There's that, it just keeps kind of repeating the same thing. Something is really off balance here. And I don't think in March, I think this is maybe the energy you're currently sitting in. We'll see if we're going to cycle through it. But it feels, it feels like no one sees this. For those of you that this is about a relationship or a partnership of some sort, there's a transformation that happened here, or it is happening. Some of you could feel like you did everything you could, and something still ended, or something is still transforming. Maybe you're putting in the work now, and it's like you haven't seen your gains yet. Like it's not time yet. I do feel like there's a partnership being highlighted and a commitment. There could be some type of institution in place, a contract that was in place, the right thing to do. Some of you could be actively in therapy right now, and it's helping you through this shift. But this Lover's in reverse, there's definitely something that hasn't fallen into place yet. I think you guys are coming into the month already dealing with this. It doesn't feel like this is something that I was going to say that's happening. You guys are having an unexpected surprise in the form of maybe creative motivation. I am sensing you guys are in your creative power. You might come up with something or come across something, or I don't know. It just feels like there's something unexpected here that it's like exciting, it's fun. It's not this energy over here. So even if you are dealing with instability of some sort in your home or your career, it feels like you're going to have an unexpected something that that comes from it. Let me see what this Page of Wands is. For some of you, this could be a person, but it feels like there's so much mixed emotion here. But it's almost like mixed emotions, like fiery, impatient, trying to rush through something. So if you guys are feeling this way, it's like important to be like graceful with yourselves during this time. Don't rush. Don't be impulsive or create this tower for the sake of doing it, because it doesn't feel like that's going to go anywhere. So you have a lot of love for whatever this is, but it's not I'm getting the sense where it's like a stop sign. It's not time for you to kind of, like I said, be impulsive, because it doesn't feel like anyone's really stable, anyone else that's in this situation. And it's almost like there's clarity that's going to be coming through. I do think it's mental clarity, even if emotionally you're not feeling better or you don't have an emotional new beginning here. It does feel like there's an understanding that's coming through for you guys. Maybe it's a new idea. Maybe some of you are channeling through that, whatever it is you're going through your creativity. I don't really feel like I'm telling you guys anything you don't know, because it just seems like you're navigating the waters of whatever event is feeling shaky right now. All right. Interesting messages, my Aries babies. I have a confession to make. This is actually the second time I pull for you guys, because the first time I started, I was like deep in it. I was like 10 minutes in, and then something made me look at my camera and it wasn't recording. So, yeah, some of you, maybe if you have children, it's like feeling spread thin because of family, like trying to balance it all. Just feels like you're trying to find your steady ground. You're trying to find your groove in March. So take it easy on yourselves. Yeah, so that first reading I did, it was pretty similar, but it had to do with you communicating. So if that is a message that resonates with you, just be careful. If you do want to reach out and communicate with someone, they may not be ready, or things may not be settled enough to approach a conversation. And it maybe feels like you already know that. So that's not going to be for everyone, but I just had to say it. And then as I say that, she comes out again. This Queen of Swords came out for you. So it's like you really, there has to be a real level of understanding over maybe it's stress or an ending of some sort. All right, thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my Aries friends. Now, when it comes to their love life, the Aries that are connected, those Aries babies that are connected to someone, love messages in March. What can they expect with this connection in the month of March, please? Aries and the person they're connected to. Love messages for Aries. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, coming back together. Oh, or so some of you want to come back together, but you're not feeling the most positive about it. I'm getting Leo energy. It's almost like I want to come in and be sweet and apologize. And that's something that I felt in the first reading that didn't record. It's that there was a feeling where there's love here. I miss you. I want to reach out, but I am not necessarily sure it's time or the person is ready to be receptive. So just keep that in mind if that resonates. I'm getting that there's a lot of sadness and regret here that happened. And there's almost like an apology or a little olive branch that someone here wants to put work into or invest into. But there's memories from the past. You got this as well in the reading that got deleted. There's bad memories here that are affecting coming back together, or yeah. So there's mutual feelings here of like recovering from this or wanting to come back out from the cold. And someone here is maybe having a hard time feeling hopeful that a chapter will come to a close, or we can start a new era of our lives. This feels big. For some of you, if you're long distance, maybe it's distance that's keeping you apart with that World card. Part of the regret is someone isn't fighting for this, or someone doesn't have the fight left in them. But there's a lot of love here. There is a lot of love. There's also a lot of shakeups, though. Someone here could be codependent in some way, or like letting things go, but needing someone else. And then there's that Queen of Cups, but I love you. Lots of love in your reading, even if it is surrounded by all these other energies. So the reason that you may still want to be investing into this, or someone does, it's like they haven't let something go. and you're thinking back a lot to maybe a past relationship or things that happened, or if it's your current connection, it's like there's things that happen here that are making it really hard to move beyond this. So there's a lot of healing going on right now, you guys. You're being asked to be patient in order to come back together or to get out of this like tough spot, or it's like the Five of Pentacles isn't really fun when it's reversed. It's like things are recovering, we're getting better, and it feels like it's getting better because someone here is putting work, and it's like that's putting work into it, and that's helping. But there's also patience required here. Also the need to go within and be introspective about this situation, because they keep saying patience, even though that's really hard to do because part of you wants to be impulsive and rush in. We have more Leo energy coming up with that Strength card. It's really hard for you to hold back, and that's going to be a challenge in March for you. All right, you're not walking away from this, even though you didn't get what you wanted. In March, I'm feeling big energy for healing. It's like less action and more on the emotional healing, Some of you could be channeling like what you're going through work. Like I said, especially if you're creative, I am getting that. But I am sensing that there's still some things to process between you and the person you're connected to. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages, please, for my Aries that are connected. All right. So we have engagement. So some of you, maybe this is happening in order for your relationship to ascend, or maybe you guys are engaged to this person. Only take what resonates. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment. We're going to put that there because that's what I was feeling by putting in the work. You're feeling better. It's like it takes two, it has to be reciprocal. And then we have keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and your expectations. So I am sensing that there is a soul connection here. I saw that here with the Two of Cups, and even when you got the Lovers reverse earlier as well. Okay, my connected Aries friends, let's pull some cards for the singles. All right, thank you, Spirit. What about my single Aries friends? All right, the single Aries, please, in March. What can they expect? Single Aries, please, in March. What can they expect? Single Aries in March. What can they expect? A lot of you are kind of focused on work, or maybe you're involved with someone that you worked with. I don't know. It feels like you're not really happy, or maybe there's someone around, or they were part of your community. It just feels like you guys are kind of focused on work. I'm not, it's almost like there's F-boy energy, like wishes that are unfulfilled with people that didn't commit. Yeah, you guys are keeping to yourselves. You guys are keeping to yourselves in March. Anything else for my singles, please? My single Aries. You guys could be, yeah, I feel like you guys are focused on your home, your bag. Maybe some of you just came out of a relationship. It's like you want new love and you want to feel better, but I feel like there's other areas of your life that may be taking the focus. You have a lot of love to give, but it almost feels like there's nowhere to put it, or it's just a tough time for you right now when it comes to love. It's like you have it, but I don't think I don't see anyone coming in. Is there a new person coming in March? Yeah, I feel like someone here kind of maybe did a number, or there's just the type that don't want to commit. So for those of you that do connect with someone new, It's like you'll have fun with them, but they'll be here for a good time, not a long time. And I don't think it leaves you feeling like there's growth here. I don't really see much progress being made in the month of March, but I think a lot of you are just choosing to keep to yourselves. All right, let's continue. All right. I was trying to keep each sign at 15 minutes, so let's see how well I do. All right, thank you, Spirit. My Taurus collective, please. General messages for Taurus in the month of March. General messages for Taurus in the month of March, please. You guys have a wish fulfillment that's coming. General messages for Taurus in the month of March, please. General messages for Taurus. All right. It feels like you guys don't want drama. Yeah. So you guys are feeling, so you're a little bit in your head. Actually, a lot of it. Maybe you guys are feeling stuck when it comes to this Four of Wands in reverse. Very similar to Aries. You guys are actually getting a lot of the same cards as Aries. But here's the thing, you're in your head, but there's something that is happening in divine time. It's like you're not in the driver's seat, my Taurus friends. And literally that's what I have to remind myself of as well. I'm a Taurus. That Ten of Swords, though, it's telling me that whatever happened, whatever painful ending happened or conflict, my throat's even closing up, you're letting it go. And there's something here about timing. Maybe you're concerned over a friend or a work opportunity, things not growing for you, things not going anywhere. This King of Pentacles could also be like concerned about the stability of your home, whether this is, I feel like that's you, that King of Pentacles, like focused on your bag, trying to bring in more stability, providing, showing up for your responsibilities. And you're starting to view things differently. Something that didn't take off for you, it's almost like things in the past that were no's or that the door was closed. It's like you're starting to view it differently. And that's the beauty of sitting in energy long enough, is that you're forced to see things from a different perspective. I mean, you don't have to, but it looks like most of you are going to. You're manifesting, you're trying, I feel like a lot of you are going to start focusing on what you do want instead of what happened. And it's like, I don't want drama. I want things to be easier. I'm tired of trying to open these closed doors that aren't going to open for me. I'm ready to call in what is for me. And it feels like you're doing it like from a place that doesn't come from feeling like you should be somewhere else or comparing yourself to someone else. It's just like manifesting your own reality and your own growth. In dropping this conflict, you're actually kind of helping yourself get unstuck. This energy of feeling stuck, that's devil energy. But what I'm seeing here is that by releasing this conflict and letting it go, you're not ruminating in the same way. You're not looking back as much. You're not the coulda, woulda, shoulda. And this is telling me that you know that there's divine timing at play. There's also going to be a big revelation that happens for you in due time. March is a big month for you, even though you don't feel it. I am getting the sense that there's going to be a moment in time this month where you guys are like, oh my God, nothing's happening. And then it's like, bam, it does happen. Why the Ten of Swords in reverse, please? You're letting go of partnerships, relationships. There's something here with this Two of Cups, a soul connection. This is something you could be staying away from, or there's distance between you and this person, but it feels like there's something healing that's coming to in that area of your life or to that dynamic. One more, please. You guys may even be reuniting with this person. If it's a specific person that this is what this conflict is kind of about. What else for my Taurus? General messages, please. Oh my gosh, it's going to make you happy, you guys. It's going to make you happy. For those of you, there might even be for some of you just these romantic feelings or just loving feelings that have to do with your 10 of Pentacles, your stability, your long term. Someone here might express to you that they are thinking long term, depending on what your situation is. It just feels like it's in due time, friends. Something didn't happen for you before because it wasn't meant to. You could have felt like someone was taking advantage of you, but that's going to be shifting in some way. Whether there's a revelation, a truth revealed, or just an inner knowing, maybe there's a clearing of the air. What else can you tell me, please? Yeah, there's going to be healing. There's going to be healing that's brought, and it has to do with someone who, yeah, there it is. I swear, this is exactly what I was feeling. That Ace of Swords, when I said there might be a revelation. This is the sword that cuts sharp. It cuts so sharp that you don't even realize when it cuts through. But it is going to lead to a new beginning. You're going to get a truth here. I'm kind of feeling like this is going to happen towards the second part of the month, just because you're sitting in this energy a little bit longer, this hanging out, this perspective shift, this feeling stuck. Stability couldn't be built here. And I see that there's going to be healing that's brought. When it comes to a dynamic with a person that maybe you felt an option, or maybe the option is going to be yours, turning your back on someone who doesn't have stability or commitment to offer you. Someone may be expressing regret over their lack of consistency or stability or just flakiness. There's something here. And if it's not that, it just feels like there's something that is going to be healing for you, and it's going to be easier to make the decision as to what you want to do. So you're going to be getting out of that Eight of Swords energy. That makes me so happy. All right, friends. I do think it is going to make you happy, though. Whatever this is, it's just going to feel better than where you're currently at. You're going to start to see that rejection was divine intervention, or maybe just it was not time. I'm getting that there's a big timing factor. Someone here has a lot of healing to do. All right, thank you, Spirit. What about my Tauruses that are connecting to someone? My connected Tauruses that are already connected to someone. In March, please. My Tauruses and the person they are connecting to. Messages for them in March. What can they expect? Love messages for Taurus, please. Love messages for Taurus, please. What can they expect? Truth. Yeah, it's going to make you feel better. You're not walking away, but there's going to be clarity as to why someone or you or just isn't putting. Okay, different messages. There could be clarity as to why, if you guys resonated with that flaky energy that I felt earlier, the non-committed, it's like you're going to see through something and you're going to be able to drop the conflict. But here's the thing. You feel better, but you're not walking away yet. It's almost like whatever's revealed to you, you're like, oh, yeah, I get it. I get it. Connected Tauruses, please. You love this person. You hold it back, but there's a lot of love here. You're going to be so understanding. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo as well, and lots of air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Where are the Ace of Swords, please? Yeah, you're going to understand like something relating to distance or why someone kept you waiting, or it just feels like there's no fight left in someone, or someone here wasn't fighting, but you're going to see, you're going to have the truth to that. If someone was staying away or left you waiting, or there's just no movement, it's like you're going to know why. Things are going to be clear to you, and I don't think that you're going to be resisting this energy or fighting for it. It's now more so of, okay, now I understand. And like I said, that Eight of Cups in reverse, someone here still isn't walking away from the situation, but things are going to be clear to you. Someone's trying to leave something toxic. Like they're trying to let go of toxic energies. They're not walking away. I'm going to pull more. Yeah, you guys, so much truth. Someone may be having a conversation. Someone could have been ignoring someone else or disconnected, and it feels like you just understand. You're like, yeah, I get it. Everything keeps saying you're going to sleep better, you're going to feel better. That whatever this was, though, in the past, it didn't allow you to grow, or it didn't give you what you needed. But you're not worried about it like you have been, if you have been. Why the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Devil? One more there, please. Yeah, you're like, you know what? I'm just going to do me. Someone here isn't letting something go or is having a hard time closing a chapter, but I don't think it's going to stop you from living your best life. It feels like maybe someone's trying to close something out, and they tell you that it's going to take time. And you're like, yeah, it's cool. I understand. Here's that Emperor. If this is a person you're dealing with, it feels like it's going to be a slow process for them to elevate. I think someone here knows that they have healing work to do, or that there's something else, but they're finally going to like communicate with you, or they're finally going to like, there's something that's going to happen. Maybe it doesn't even come from them and it's just something you realize, but whatever it is, it feels like it's just going to make you understand, or it's going to give you understanding, and it's going to allow you to kind of make a decision in a confident way. I want to talk about that King of Swords really quick, because it feels, maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and it's like no longer being sad. It's information that's exchanged. Maybe someone here is speaking clearly or communicating clearly about this partnership and about transformation that has to occur. Yeah, you're going to be viewing it differently. I'm going to take that upright. It's gonna be good. There might still be, maybe you guys are in separation now, or someone's been in hermit mode, but there's definitely going to be a truth revealed. I don't think this is going to come from the most emotional place. It's going to be more so like a conversation. I don't know why I'm putting that back. All right, my single Tauruses. Single as a Pringle. Let's see what's going on with you. Thank you, Spirit. Single Tauruses, please. Single Tauruses. Single Tauruses in March, please. What can they expect in love? Single Tauruses. So a lot of you are like, are we, aren't we? Maybe you guys are dealing with maybe you guys are watching both parts, the connected and the singles, because it feels like you're in your head over this Emperor. And then there you are. Things feel reciprocated here. It feels like communication is happening. Someone's going to get out of their comfort zone, maybe open up a little bit, maybe some vulnerability. Why the Eight of Swords for my single Tauruses? Maybe this is what you're looking for. Maybe there's fears here that you're not going to find your Emperor or your partner that can offer you this. You guys are feeling defensive. Maybe you have your eye on someone that like there's tension with, or you guys have tension with someone. I think there's a lot of meditation. I feel like you guys are figuring out what it is you need, because you're trying to get yourself out of your head. It's almost like that's the energy you're coming into the month with. Why the Six of Pentacles? Why the Eight of Wands? Why the Four of Pentacles? In reverse. Interesting messages here. So it's like something isn't balanced. Maybe you feel like you're getting out of your comfort zone, and it's like you're still not finding situations that are balanced. There is someone else showing up, but there's like conflict with them or some type of tension, and you're just kind of keeping quiet, keeping to yourself. Why the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands in reverse? Maybe some of you could have like walked away from someone, but there's a lack of clarity. Maybe it's like you feel it's mutual and that doesn't make you feel good. I say that because of that Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like the confidence, but you're like headstrong. You're like, no, I'm leaving that behind. That's not for me anymore. That's not for me anymore. And then at the same time, though, you might be being a little bit stubborn over something. So just be aware of that, my Taurus friends. I hate that word too when people use it. Why the Lovers in reverse, please? You're going to have the opportunity for a spark. Okay, if you guys, if this is a specific person, you guys, I feel like there's going to be some type of communication. This person could have been flaky in the past. You're not seeing eye to eye. You're in disconnect, but there's going to be an opportunity here to get something started. But it's going to require vulnerability on both parts, not just one person. One more, please, on the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of indecision here. Who's undecided? You are. You're not sure. I think you guys are going to have the opportunity, but it's like you can't make a decision now. If I saw them, I wouldn't talk to them, or nope, I left that situation behind. It's like I feel like by the time this happens, it's like you're going to be viewing it differently. Or maybe this is what you need. If someone does approach you, it has to be with this level of vulnerability. I do think you guys are going to have some kind of communication online. It is going to make you happy. I do feel like you're going to have something to say, though. All right. There's whatever this is, guys. It doesn't feel like you're completely single, even though that's what I was looking into. It feels like you're already kind of dealing with someone. All right. I do see you guys coming back together, reuniting in some way. Let's pull some love messages for Taurus. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some love messages for Taurus, please? Love messages for Taurus. Yeah, very soon, y'all. You guys are going to be reunited with someone as my stomach drops. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. We have new love. You guys are going to have a chance at a new beginning here. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For a lot of you, I feel like this is someone that's already kind of in your energy. All right, Taurus babies. Let's continue with your friends, the Geminis. All right, thank you, Spirit. My Gemini collective, please, in March. General messages for the Geminis. As I see the Devil card. General messages, please, for my Gemmies. General messages for my Geminis, please. General messages for Gemini in the month of March, Spirit. What can they expect? Unfinished business. Unfinished business. You guys could be dealing with a Libra, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, another Taurus. If you're dealing with someone, that could just be you. It's become a burden. You guys are going to be focused on your work. It feels like you guys are just trying to bring balance into your life. And there is something here that isn't closed off yet with that world reversed. It's a chapter we haven't closed. I feel like you guys are going to be working really hard this month. That 10 of Wands and that 8 of Pentacles, it's like, wow, you're doing the things. You're feeling stuck because things aren't really moving forward. You're not sure what to do, so you're getting in your head. If this has to do with love, it's like someone's holding back feelings here, or there's just concern over a romantic dynamic. It does feel, though, that whatever you're putting your focus into is helping you get over something that you were sad about or regretful about. So even though you know that there's unfinished business here, I feel like this is a person for a lot of you, even if it's not, though, even if it's a situation, it just feels like you're not really moving forward or doing much about it in March. This situation has maybe taken an emotional toll on you, or you're just like having a hard time emotionally. It's like it feels like a burden. And it feels like maybe if it's work related, it's like you're working so hard that it's, your mood might be a little up and down. It might be messing with your sleep. It's like you want to come back together, or you want to have this recovery period. If it's money, it's like that's why you're working so hard. Even if it's a person, it feels like that's why you're kind of working so hard. Like you want a distraction. But some of you are feeling in your head. Some of you, it could be about work. Is something going to grow the way that I need it to? Is something going to give me more opportunity? Because something here has been exhausting. Maybe it's remaining positive, or sharing how you feel. It's been exhausting, but you haven't given up yet. I just don't feel that in March you're going to be making too many moves. Maybe some of you have decided you're not investing in romance and in love. You're too tired for that. You have a lot of other stuff going on. More on this Page of Pentacles, please. Yeah, you guys are concerned about your stability. Some of you have children, and you're really focused on your material world, is what it feels like. You're also healing during this time. You guys are feeling a little defensive. I think that it's like maybe you're even like, no, I don't have time for fun, or like, no, I can't do that. It just feels like you're defensive. I feel like you're looking good, smelling good, and you're just kind of like protecting your peace. All right, let's see. Anything else, Spirit? You guys, a lot of you are feeling, I don't know if this is, like I said, financial stability, a focus on that, or if it's a person. It's almost like I don't want to repeat a pattern with that person or those types that don't give me the commitment and stability that I need. Yeah, for some of you, it could be a person, someone who has put a lot of like conflict in your head, or not really clear. And it doesn't feel like you're going to be the one making any moves and taking up an opportunity to come back together. You're showing up there as the Lovers. There's fun here, there's attraction, but I don't feel like you guys are really, you're like, yeah, it's cool for what it is, but I actually need more. All right. If you guys have been if this is a person and you've been dealing with them, it feels like it's kind of, like I said, a repetitive cycle. All right, my Gemmies, that's your general messages. Let's move on to your love messages. We'll do those of you that are currently connected or connecting with someone, and then we'll pull some messages for the singles. For Taurus, it was pretty similar, so we'll see for you. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Can we get some love messages for my connected Geminis, please? Love messages for my connected Geminis, please. Love messages for connected Geminis. Connected Geminis, please. Love messages in March. Okay, Gemini. What's going to happen? Something's going to drop from the sky and make you happy. Something's going to unexpectedly hit you like, oh my gosh, I literally just got electric feel in my head. I'm trying to think of the lyrics. I know them because it's my daughter's literally her favorite song, and she has me put every rendition I find on a playlist for her. Ooh, girl, shock me like an electric feel, baby girl. Ah, man, no, there's a specific lyric that's going to come to me. I feel like this is an unexpected shift when it comes to someone that you're disconnected from. Now, if you guys are currently happily with someone, there's going to be an unexpected situation that maybe causes some separation or like needing to be apart. I have Aquarius energy, Scorpio, and Leo on the table. We'll see what this is trying to tell me. Why the Sun? Yeah, you guys are going to get unexpected communication. is what it seems like. Why the Tower? Or unexpected news. Again, you guys in the work. Maybe someone isn't putting in the work or can't right now. Maybe work is involved. If maybe someone has to be away from you because of work. Why are those Six of Cups in reverse? Some of you are maybe thinking that I don't know, there's other people or coming back together, like it's not balanced or reciprocated. I'm having a hard time. Help me understand. Okay, it feels like it's unexpected news relating to a separation. Um, I feel like you keep kind of thinking back, like maybe you want to come back together and you're thinking that they don't want to come back together, that things aren't moving forward. Maybe you've been kept waiting for such a long time that it's kind of left you feeling hopeless. But whatever this shift is, it feels like your hope is going to be restored when it comes to your happiness. I'm seeing happiness here, even though there's cold energy surrounding it. It's like there's warmth and then there's cold energy surrounding it. So I feel like the group is split. Some of you could be separating from your person because of things beyond your control. It could be work, it could be family, like distance has to be created. And for others of you, it's the opposite. It's like you're going to be hopeful about something and it's going to come unexpectedly. That seems so weird. Why are the Ten of Pentacles? You're a little back and forth. Like there's longevity. Is that a word? Longevity? You know, their durability. Time-wise, guys, English is my second language. Hang in there with me. Because it's like there's excitement and there's motivation and there's drive. If this is a person, it's like they come in real like fiery and excited. I don't know how consistent they are, but it's a little back and forth. Someone here could be trying to balance out work and love. So when they come in excited, but they just can't be there all the time. They have to hold back a lot, but it feels like this might be communicated to you. If you guys have Taurus in your chart, listen to the Taurus love readings as well. There might be a message there for you. Please tell me more, my connected Geminis, please. There's that Emperor repeating a pattern. Someone here, it's been hard to break out of a pattern with them. Maybe that's what keeps things back and forth. It's like up and down, emotional highs and lows. Someone here could be releasing Scorpio or Pisces, or could be Scorpio, Pisces, not walking away. That could be you. You could have realized why they've been like, you're going to have a new opportunity. That's for sure. Maybe you already know that this person has other stuff going on, or maybe this is even you where you're focusing on work and stuff. And this has happened in the past, but it doesn't mean it's like we're still not walking away from it. I don't see an ending. Just inconsistencies coming through. But it's like you're understanding. Maybe there's children involved or a work dynamic. Whatever it is, though, I feel like you're going to be understanding. Even if things are at a standstill, I think right now someone is holding back. All right. Interesting. I do think that things are going to be revealed to you, though. Some of you, this is a wish fulfillment. All right. I hope that helped. That was, I don't know, that was interesting to channel and navigate. Sorry, guys, if that was a little weird. I'm just a messenger here. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What about my single Geminis? Single Geminis, please. Single Geminis. What can they expect in love in the month of our Lord, March 2023? What is going on for my single Geminis in the month of March? Love messages, please, for single Gemmies. You guys could get attention, but I just feel it's like not what you want. It's like it's like inconsistent. Maybe people want your attention. I feel like you guys are going to be keeping a distance. That could be you keeping a distance too, and not that person. I feel like you guys are trying to let something go. And there's just like a need to like stay away. Maybe some of you are just resting, taking a break from love. Yeah, you've given up. Now is not the time. You guys could just be focused on your bag. You guys aren't feeling the most positive about love. Maybe you've been hurt before. Why the Knight of Wands in reverse? Inconsistent behaviors have taken too much energy from you. Hopefully they're not in March, but I am seeing someone here is anxious. Why the Three of Wands in reverse? I feel like the group is split. If this is about a person, even if you're single, but it's still a person on your mind, it's like you're staying away from them. But there maybe someone here gets a lot of attention. It just doesn't feel like this cycle's wrapped up yet, though. Your energy's still kind of intertwined. Now, if this isn't a specific person, it just feels to me like that's just generally how you're feeling about love. You're just kind of staying away. You're not really feeling like you're in your power to create or to call anything in right now. Yeah, you guys are taking a break from love. You're like, romance, yeah, I'm good. It's like you still have a wish, but you're like, not now. Single Gemini is what else? You guys are having a realization or a revelation. I feel like it is going to lead to growth. It is going to get you out of a place of ruminating or conflict that maybe was going around and around in your head. I love this. So there was a situation that disappointed you, but it does feel like there's going to be healing that comes to it. Even though the Three of Swords came out 2 times, there's something here that really disappointed you. But I feel like you're going to be gaining clarity by the end of the month. Yeah, you're going to be seeing through something. And you're going to, like, with that Strength card, coming back to, if it's a person, like coming back together might be a thing. But it's like someone here is going to be brave, and someone here might, if this is a person that you kind of have on your mind, it feels like it's really hard for them to open up, and it's going to be a slow thing for them to be more vulnerable. By in them not doing so, it's like this can't grow emotionally, but I think that's something that you're going to come to your own conclusion. I do think you guys are going to have a new opportunity pop up in March. Even if you're like, I'm done with love, there is going to be something that comes up for you that gives you the opportunity to heal from a past situation or how you're currently feeling. All right, let's pull some love oracles for you guys before we move on to our little Cancer friends. Thank you, Spirit. All right, love messages for Gemini, please. Love messages for Gemini. I'm not going to take that yet. It said unrequited love. Oh, they're like, no, you're taking it. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Maybe that's what's going to come to light. I don't think that's for everyone. Maybe those are fears that you're having if your situation has been slow moving, but only take that as it resonates. I think it would be obvious if someone like wasn't as into you. Maybe you're putting too much, okay, friends, side message. Maybe you're putting too much emphasis on how they feel about you. And what you should be thinking is, how do I feel about them? Do I even like them? Because sometimes we want attention from people to validate us because we're human and living a human experience. But it just hit me when it said, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, Gemini friends. Reconciliation. Oh, dear God. Someone here is healing family issues as well. That could be why they are needing to stay away. So maybe you're feeling like it's unrequited, and by freeing yourself from those ideas, it's like the energy starts to shift. I do think you guys are going to be hearing from someone. All right, put on your seatbelts, collective. When is Mercury retrograde? The exes are coming back, but which is fine if you still have unfinished business with them. But let's hope that when they come back, they're coming back changed, evolved, growth, vulnerable, consistent. Even if they're coming back to tell you, hey, I can't give you what you need right now because I'm going through all this shit, X, Y, and Z. Like, at least that gives you a leg to stand on versus making it all up, coming up to your own conclusions, and then feeling stuck, right? All right. I hope that made sense. Let's move on. Cancer friends. General messages for Cancer, please, Spirit. General messages for Cancer in the month of March. What can my Cancer friends expect in the month of March? General messages, please, for Cancer in the month of March. You're like, I am not doing it anymore. You guys could be a little emotional this month. You're like, I am not. I'm quitting this hamster wheel. I am tired of repeating this pattern. Whatever pattern this is for you. Feels like you're done. You're done with it and you're holding back. All right, we have Page of Cups coming up. Maybe children or maybe someone is just popping in and giving you a little offer. Sharing some type of emotions. Could even be a friend trying to make you feel better if you're having a tough time. Someone getting flowers or like a thoughtful little gift from someone that's like, aw. I feel like you guys are so not into the idea of these wishy-washy energies, and that's collective, people. Like, we are done. You're wasting our time. You're wasting our energy. You're only coming to me when you feel like you need my energy or whatever it is that they get from you, right? And you're like, I'm done. I don't want this anymore. This is not in alignment with me. And that's the energy I'm getting for you guys. If you guys are involved with someone right now, it feels like you're not seeing eye to eye. So there's been a pattern that's been repeating for you, but it's just not over. You guys are also taking a break from love or like romance, or just, you guys aren't into it this month. You got other stuff going on. What that other stuff is, only you'll know. By the Strength in reverse, I have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo again on the table. And that's just the majors. You guys could be focusing on your home or your children. I am getting children vibes for some of you. If this is a specific person, even though you don't feel like dealing with them this month, it feels like you are reminiscing and thinking about them, missing them. You could have lost hope or faith in, if this is a person that I'm talking about, that they're a little emotionally immature. Maybe they're younger than you. There's Aquarius energy again. You guys are keeping to yourselves. I feel like you're also going to create space between you and maybe friends or coworkers or family. I don't know. It just feels like you're kind of introspective this month by the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you may not be seeing too many people this month. Maybe you're not motivated. You're lacking consistency. Maybe you're just not into it. I feel like you guys want to be home. I literally feel a little Cancer crab that wants to go like this into their little shell and be like, I'm just going to stay home, meet with your little claws, which I can completely understand. I am a hermit crab myself. All right. Some of you, I don't know if you feel like you were lied to, if this is a person I'm talking about, or you're not trusting a relationship in your life. Something's made you upset and maybe you're ignoring them. So there is a relationship or a partnership. This person does care about you and they do view you as being someone very important in their lives. You might even be married to this person, or this person imagines a stability with you, but you are not talking to them because you're upset. They may have hurt you. You may have felt manipulated. That's not going to be for everyone, but that is for someone. Anything else for my Cancer friends? It's like you're trying to let something go. Something happened here. You guys already know what it is. Something happened here. It could have led to a painful ending or a painful situation, and you're still kind of riding the waves of emotion. You're still trying to figure out how you feel about it. But someone here is thinking about you, home, stability, you divinely guided person. I'm not going to say love of my life, but there's a lot of love here that someone has. I don't think they express it though. All right, let's continue. Thank you, Spirit. What about love messages for my Cancer friends that are connected? My Cancer friends that are connected to someone. Love messages for March for my Cancer friends that are currently dealing with someone. Love messages, please. Love messages, please, for my Cancer collective. Cancer babies that are connected in March. All right. So it feels like there's something you don't see coming. It has to do with divine timing, or something's happening in its own time. You are going to get a wish granted, but it's not on your time. So I feel like you guys are like either putting down the burden, or because of other stuff you have going on, you're like, I cannot be worried about this. Yeah, as I was saying that, I cannot be worried about this. I don't think there's a truth that you know here. And maybe that's what's in divine time. I'm going to take that upright because I do think things are going to be revealed to you by the end of the month about this relationship. There's a lot of holding back. Maybe that's you putting the burden down and just kind of taming yourself and how you feel. And you're just like, I feel like you guys are keeping to yourselves, but there's something that's, why the moon? There's fears here. Okay, so for some of you, what you don't see coming, it's like an offer that's going to be long-term, or a conversation or feelings that are shared about family. It's things you don't know. Maybe things that were unfair or unjust that caused an imbalance in the situation. Maybe those are your fears now, but it feels like that's what you're navigating through. But I feel like there's going to be clarity. You may not be speaking to someone, or just in due time, information is going to be revealed. Big message there. You are going to get a wish fulfilled. It's going to make you, I'm going to say happy. And as I say that, the sun card's at the bottom of the deck. It might be hard to see now, but it is coming. But it's not on your timing. And this has to do with either a conversation or information. Whatever's been bothering you with this connection, in due time, you'll know what you have to know. And then it's like you'll get to that, you'll cross that bridge when you get there type of vibes. I don't even say that, and that's what came to my mind. You're going to get out of your head about how this person feels about you. Maybe that's what's going to be revealed. They've been cold in the past. There's going to be understanding and healing that comes with this information or revelation. Truth is coming. I feel like it's in the next 3 weeks. I don't think it's at the beginning of March. Why this 8 of Swords? You're in your head about this relationship. Maybe you're worried that there's other people, but there is going to be transformation that comes. Maybe there's tension as well, but there's going to be transformation that comes. It's telling me that that's what you're currently worried about. There's going to be an olive branch, but now is not the time, is what they're saying. We have Leo, Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini. We have all kinds of signs. Interesting. Oh no, you did pull. I was like, wow, we have all the signs. And I'm like, wait, there's no pentacles. That 10 of Pentacles is there. So yeah, we have all signs on the table. All right, my connected Cancer babies. Those were your messages. And now let's look at the singles, the single Pringle crabbies. What's going on with my single Cancers in the month of March, Spirit? Love messages for the single Cancers in March, please. Love messages for my single Cancers in March, please. Love messages for single Cancers in March. Is it or isn't it? What do y'all want to do? You want to block? Maybe you're blocking someone. Maybe you blocked all kinds of people. Single Cancers, please. Maybe some of you guys are trying to let go of a situation that you feel was not reciprocated. Maybe you feel like they're also blocking you, but I feel like someone here has a lot of love, and that could definitely be you. You're not really showing it. You're approaching it from an emotional maturity level. It's almost like, in order to heal and let this go, I have to block you, but I block you with love. I still care about you, but I'm not really showing it. I'm moving forward. Things here weren't fair. Maybe things weren't spoken. Maybe this is a general energy of the types you've been dealing with, but I'm just kind of getting the feeling it might be a specific person for some of you. Maybe you felt breadcrumbed. So there is a sense of peace that comes with this blocking or this not moving forward. And you're like, I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. But there is something here that is, it's talking about moving or travel. So take it how it resonates. But someone here is getting ready to come in. They want to put work into this, and it needs to be reciprocal, or it is reciprocal. If this isn't a specific person you have in mind, even though it is the single reading, this is you kind of finding peace by blocking maybe new energies from coming in, and maybe you're focusing on going out, doing your own thing. You're only willing to put work into things that are going to grow for you, relationships, people, places, things that are going to give to you back. It's not a one-way street, and you're letting go of something that didn't take off. Whatever in the past, there was an opportunity, it didn't take off. You're like letting it go. That's why I feel like some of you, this is talking about a specific person. Maybe it wasn't fair how someone treated you. Maybe you feel like someone was a little bit of an opportunist. All right, why? We're going to take that up, right? So the message of divine timing is still here. Yeah, you could have felt manipulated or like led on. So whatever it is you're doing, Cancer friends, if this sounds familiar, if this is hitting, it just feels like you did everything you could, and now you're doing what's best for you. It's like I literally feel like you may be drawing the line, like I said, releasing you with love, but I'm moving on. It's almost, there is something that's at play here. Oh, it's a renewal. Someone here is going to be truthful with you, and you're going to have, yeah, someone here wants to have a conversation with you and reveal the truth in order to smooth things over or to have a new beginning with you. So take it how it resonates. There's, different people listening. Everyone's stories are different, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Something here was not fair. Something here couldn't take off, and you're trying to release it. But I'm kind of feeling like someone's going to be trying to come back around. Or maybe that's you being more vulnerable. If it's this person, it's like you're going to have a wish fulfilled when it comes to this person. All right. I said singles. This keeps happening. We have Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo again, and Libra. All right. Let's pull some love oracle cards for you guys and get some last messages before we move on to Leo. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's get these right here. Love messages for my Cancer babies, please. Love messages for Cancer. Love messages for Cancer, please. In the month of March. Love messages for my Cancer collective. What do they need to know in the month of March? Reconciliation. There it is. I can't shake it. Y'all, I'm telling you, I said it at the end of Gemini. Is Mercury, not Mercury, is it going retrograde? Them exes love to pop up. I actually don't think it goes retrograde until April, May. All right, we have reconciliation. We have past life relationships. So there's a strong connection that I was picking up on there, even with the singles. So only take it as it resonates and keep an open mind. So we have someone from your past is returning to your life. You have known each other before, and your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. What I'm kind of getting from this is the way your connection with this person, it's strong, but it's different than what you've had before. If you've been used to someone communicated in a certain way, giving you a certain level of attention, or things starting off in a certain way, I'm going to say that this person is completely opposite of that. That's why it's asking you to keep an open mind. Now, that doesn't mean to ignore the red flags, accept their toxic behavior, and be a doormat, which I don't think you're doing, but since we're talking about it, I'm going to go ahead and voice that. This just means that the way this person is at and their level that they're growing at, or that they open up, it might be slower than what you're used to. So keep that in mind. All right, only you'll know what's what. I'm just little talking internet hands over here. All right, let's see where we at. I should move these over. There we go. All right, my Leo babies. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Leos. General messages, please, for Leo in the month of March. In the month of March. General messages for my Leo friends. We're all so closely connected, like literally our readings, even per zodiac, it's not that crazy different, you know, at least not Aries through Cancer. And right now I just saw Wheel of Fortune, so that might pop up. Divine timing, friends. So aggravating sometimes, but Spirit is just like, when I said that, I swear I heard that. Because they know how I be getting. I think I know best sometimes, and that's kind of a joke. Divine timing is at play. All right. The Hermit in reverse, the Seven of Wands. What is this about? You guys are laying down the law for sure with this Queen of Swords. Someone might try to come back and you're just like on the defense. Like, why? You were wishy-washy before, or I literally don't have the energy to give this right now. And it's like, have you grown? Like, there's something here that you're speaking about, or even if it's not speaking, you're kind of, yeah, I feel like it's communication. You're very much on the fence. Maybe you're not sure if you want to communicate with someone when they pop in. Ooh, that's interesting that I said that. Like, I don't even feel another person, but it feels like something's trying to come back around. And you're like, not so fast, MFer. I am flying solo right now. Are you really trying to mess with my peace? And do I want to let you mess with my peace? Oh, but a part of me does, because I still hold hope here. That's what I'm getting. I have to laugh. You guys are defensive AF, you guys. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Is this supposed to be upright or reversed? I'm going to take it. Yeah, that's why I asked. Like, things here are moving slowly, or they have moved slowly. Maybe you even feel like they weren't moving at all. And it's like you've been kind of defensive about it. Yeah, for some of you, it was lack of consistency. Maybe it kept you waiting. Someone here wants to come back together. They want to come charging. They want to come charging back in. They want to be impulsive too, but maybe they're afraid you're going to ignore them. Maybe you're like, it took me a long time to get to where I'm at. What do you want? Why are you disturbing my peace? But that Lover's card in the Hermit in reverse, I'm definitely getting. There's a strong connection here. Why the Queen of Swords, please? Oh. Oh. Bitches. Yeah. There's going to be a new communication here. Okay, if this is a new person, even if it's like, say, a new job opportunity or something, like you're being vocal and you're not really like, you're not making a decision. Maybe you're open to hearing it, but you're like, you're not like, I'm not just going to take anything you offer me. There's so much energy on air energy on the table. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, especially Gemini. I'm surprised we've gone this far without getting more fire for you guys. You guys are more analytical and communicative this month versus your beautiful fiery selves. Not saying that when you speak it's not fiery, but it's interesting that in your reading there's just so much air, which is focusing on clarity, movement, communication. Why the Two of Swords? Yeah, you're just not sure because in the past you gave and they didn't. Or in the past you were in situations that you didn't realize what was going on and you were overgiving and it wasn't even growing for you. So it's like it could be a person or it could be a job. It's like there was potential here, but it's like, it needs to be reciprocated and you're just not really sure if this situation is there yet. I do feel that there is going to be a chance here, but it's really up to you because you know what, whatever this is, they're not approaching you who you were a few months ago. You've changed. Something happened where you had to elevate how you think of yourself and what you have to offer and what this has to offer you. Why the Page of Swords? So it feels like I don't think you're going to really know how to feel about the communication that you get because it almost feels like some of you aren't free anymore, or you're emotionally kind of done because things didn't take off in the past. This situation created tension, conflict, I almost said resentment. So maybe resentment for some of you, sadness, and you kind of see through that now. I feel like you guys have been through something and it's like, no, I'm just not doing that anymore. If we do this, if I do this, this is how it has to be. And that's the level that I'm at. That's the standard. Look at you. Yes, bitch. That's literally what I was picking up. You guys realized what you have to offer and you're not taking crumbs. You're not. And if someone comes towards you, you're making it well known, even if it's just with your energy and your presence. You're like, I love myself. Yes, you guys are good. I love it. I absolutely love this. The fact that you got Empress, Four of Wands, and the Sun. There's so much happiness in your home, in your current foundation, your stability. If this is communication that you are open to receiving from someone, I do feel that this is the energy that's going to be carried into it. But it's going to be up to you to decipher and see through illusions. Is this person saying what they need to say to get you in the position they want to get you in? Oh my God, I just heard in bed. So just take that if it resonates. For some of you, this could be a job, but you got to trust yourself. Highly intuitive. I love this energy for you. You're finally showing up in your reading as that Sun card. You're not walking away from this, but I don't necessarily think that you're fully convinced that things are moving forward, or you may just be taking it slow. If you want to do this, it has to be slow. I love this. Some of you will have the opportunity to build something here, or someone might want to build something with you, let you know that they haven't moved on yet. And it'll be up to you. Is this worth messing with my peace? Do I want to step back into this? And there is no wrong or right answer. It's just about what you feel is in alignment with you, my Leo babies. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for the Leo collective. What about my connected Leos, the Leos that are dealing with someone? Love messages, please, in March. Love messages in March for my connected Leos. Okay, Leos, who is the one that is watching or into White Lotus? Because the theme song just started playing in my head as I started shuffling for the connected Leos. I can think of one little Leo, but how many of you out there are White Lotus obsessed? Season 2 specifically. All right. If that Leo's listening, she knows who I'm talking to. All right. Ooh, wish fulfillment as the music turns up in my head. You guys, I'm into it. I'm into it. You guys are very content. There's action, there's movement, maybe there's even travel. It just feels like it feels good and it feels like you're defending this. you're fighting for this, or you fought for this. It's like, no one's going to get one up on you type of vibes. I do feel you're going to get a wish fulfilled when it comes to passion, excitement, a new beginning, a spark of some sort. Connected Leos, please. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Here's the thing. Any offers that come your way, they have to meet your standards, and you're on the defense. You're not just saying yes to anyone. You guys could have been manipulated in the past, or felt like you were manipulated emotionally, or maybe felt like you were dealing with people that overpromised and underdelivered. It's just, there's a feeling here of feeling manipulated. I am getting Gemini, Aries on the table. Why the Nine of Cups, please, for my connected Leos? So even though it is what you wanted, I don't know why there's a little bit of conflict, or you're a little conflicted. Maybe there's a woulda, coulda, shoulda. You guys are getting something unexpected happen with that Ace of Wands. It's going to be so you guys could get an unexpected invitation or something come up. It's so unexpected that it leaves you wondering if you should, even though it's what you thought you wanted at one point and you are getting it now. It's going to happen unexpectedly. You're on the defense because you're finally seeing through illusion. Some of you do feel like you were manipulated in the past. You could be choosing to move forward or move on because in the past something didn't give you what you needed. It could have left you lacking resources, or feeling like you weren't resourceful or couldn't be resourceful enough, couldn't take care of yourself. And it's like you're moving past that energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio. You could have shared a community with this person, or it's like someone here maybe invited you to go out and it didn't happen. But I feel like you're content either way, even though maybe this is something that happened in the past. And I feel like you're seeing through things. With that Justice card, it's like now things are fair. This could have been a really strong connection that caused you pain, or there were other people involved. Heartbreak, disappointment, breakup. One more, please. Yeah, maybe you you guys shared something really big. That Ten of Pentacles is no joke. That's legacy. That's a lot. That's nest egg. That's home. And there was a fracture in the home. Something wasn't stable, even though there was so much investment into it. There's a really strong partnership showing up, but that's why it's so painful, because you felt strongly connected to this person. What else, please, for my connected? That want to come out, my connected Leos. Yeah, it's your choice. You're gonna have the opportunity, but it's up to you if you want to take it. I'm seeing here, like with this devil energy, it feels a little restrictive, and you're not sure if you want to go back to that. Maybe you're not sure if this is going to set you back. Whatever this may be with this person you're connected to, it just feels like you're going to have a decision to make. You're going to get something that you thought you wanted, but when it's actually here, you might be like, you know what? I'm actually happier saying no. I'm actually going to do the right thing for myself to bring balance. I may not like it, but it's what's fair. Other people may not be happy, but it's what's fair. But it just feels like maybe you feel like you were manipulated, or you just didn't feel powerful to create change in the situation. And you might just be choosing to get out of your head about it. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. I think I already said that. All right, follow your heart. And also, your intuition, my friends. You've been through things that have taught you hard lessons that can help you. All right, thank you, Spirit. What about my single Leos? Single as a Pringle. Single as a Pringle. What's going on with them? Love messages, please, for my singles. Love messages for singles. You guys could be wondering if you want to invest into things. You could have little offers pop in. you know, exciting. Maybe the dating apps you match up and it's just like, do I want to do this? Do I want to invest into this? You're just kind of looking at what you have, wondering if you want to. There's Five of Pentacles with that Lovers card. That Knight of Wands is F-boy energy. It feels like I feel like you guys are going to have the opportunity, but you might be deciding to invest in other things this month. It feels like you guys are walking away from maybe something or someone that didn't give you enough or left you in this Five of Pentacles energy of lacking resources. This Lovers card, making decisions based off of what's for your highest good and your alignment. What you want. Does it match up with what's popping up now? Or is it just going to give you a fun time for a night and then leave you in this Five of Pentacles? I feel like most of you are like, nah, F that. I'm walking away. It might be hard at the beginning. It might feel lonely, but before you know it, it's so much more satisfying where you're heading by turning away from this type of energy. And you guys could be realizing that. I think you're going to be taking some downtime this month, focusing on your manifestations and what you want to invest into. I feel you guys are going to be real resourceful this month, focusing on work, what you can make happen with what you already have, the skills, tools, money, whatever it is. I feel like that's where your focus is going to be. Yeah, you're not moving forward. You guys are going to have people pop up in the DMs, in the dating apps, whatever it is. Hey, beautiful. Hey, gorgeous. How's it going? And you're going to be like, yeah, this is how it's going. Swipe, delete. Yeah, I feel like if you guys do say yes, it's because it's mutual. You're like, okay, I kind of want to fool around. Or I want to go out. But I don't see you guys taking it too serious. I don't think you guys are trying to stress out over a partner. If you guys are talking to someone, you quickly realize that it's not giving you enough, and your healing is going to show when you walk away. If you guys entertain this for even a moment, make sure you have fun. I think the messages are going to be back and forth for a day or two or however long, but then they might ghost. And then you're going to be like, well, okay, maybe you're going to ghost, my Leos. I don't see you being too worried about it. Some of you are going to be hurt by this, but that's going to kind of trigger you to healing because you're like, how many times can I deal with this? Y'all, I didn't understand ghosting until recently. I'm just not from these streets. And when it happened, I was like, what? Okay, that was weird. I couldn't even take it seriously because it was so like minute to me because I was just, yeah, not invested. And I feel like that's how you guys are going to be. I feel like you guys are going to be keeping to yourselves. Even if you're not feeling the greatest, it's like, I just got to walk away from this. All right. That's what I have for you, my single Leos. Let me get you some love oracles for the Leo collective. Definitely causing some type of transformation by I almost said moving away. Maybe some of you. I always think of that, like, I don't know if whoever watches Sex and the City here, the first like season or two, I loved how they used to do those like random impromptu like street interviews where they'd ask people random questions and they'd answer. They weren't like characters on the show, but there's this one of this lady at the baseball stadium, and then they're asking her about a breakup, and she's like, change your name, change your number, change your this. And it's like, that's what I think of all the time. Change your name, change your number, change your address. We out of here. Hopefully that's not what happened to you. Someone changed their name and number, bought a new social security and started a new life. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Leos, please. All right. We have flirt, being lighthearted and having fun. We have love yourself first. I love that. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I think that's what a lot of you are doing. And retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, guys. Literally. Like your reading is just, it's like a summary summed up right here. I do think you guys are going to be taking some time apart. All right, my friends. Who do we got? We got Virgo. All right, Virgo. Let's get it. My Virgo collective. Thank you, Spirit. General messages, please, Spirit, for my Virgos in the month of March. Virgos in the month of March. What do they need to know? General messages for my Virgo collective, please. General messages for my Virgo babies. What do they need to know? What's going on with them in the month of March? What do they need to know, please? You guys are going to be getting over something. Oh, you're walking away. Okay. Okay. 3 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Oh, the Devil. Wow. We'll see why the Devil. I feel like you guys are trying to be real smart and you're trying to make heart overhead decisions and you're like, I'm walking away and I'm bringing an ending to this. It could have been a toxic cycle or a toxic situation. Why the 3 of Swords, please, in reverse? Thank you. Okay, so if you guys have been hurting, my friends, you have a wish fulfillment that's coming with your healing, along with your healing, okay? There's going to be something this month that it's like, when am I going to feel better? I wish I felt better. I wish I didn't feel heartbroken. It's like, it's going to be happening. You guys I feel like you guys already have walked away from something and you've been really in your head about it. But in holding back, you're avoiding lots of conflict and drama. So someone here, I don't, this King of Cups with the Devil, it's almost like obsessive love, but maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. I feel like it's emotional high. Oh, maybe someone has like a mood thing or I don't know if it's like I don't know, you guys. I don't like to tap into this type of energy, but maybe it's like bipolar or something that affects their mood. I feel up and down and unregulated. It's like they care, but it's like it's not from the best place. And you're trying to do the smartest thing because something here didn't work out. And now you're focused on your home and your stability. I feel like there's a focus on a foundation, your own foundation, and reaching goals and milestones. By the Death card. Oh my gosh, you guys, I want to cry. Look at 3 of Swords, both in reverse. Look at what's coming to an ending for you. Heartbreak, disappointment. It's coming to an end this month. Be prepared for the shift. Now, if this isn't another person, this King of Cups with this Devil and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like maybe someone's love style or love attachment is something that goes up and down a lot. It just doesn't feel stable. But when it comes to whatever's been hurting you, it feels like that's going to be transforming. Why the 4 of Cups in reverse? So there's something heading your way that you don't see coming. You've been kind of detached, disassociating perhaps, ignoring something. Maybe it's fears, things you didn't want to deal with in the past. But I feel like this is you, Virgo. This Queen of Cups, there's lots of emotional depth to you, so much emotional depth, so much water in your reading to be an earth sign that it might feel uncomfortable because you're not really probably used to that unless you have a moon or Venus or a rising in a water sign. But there's lots of water here. I don't think you see this coming, but there is going to be emotional stability that's coming your way. What else for Virgos, please? You're giving up on things. Maybe this was immature people or negative people around you where someone just couldn't, like things couldn't take off. You're dropping that burden. You're focusing on yourself and rest. You're starting a new, oh my God. And as I was saying, you're starting a new cycle. Literally the world came out. You guys, you're in a very important time in your life right now. Things are aligning for you in a way that you don't even see coming. We have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius and Scorpio energy, super transformative, super fixed, way bigger picture than you can imagine. That's what you don't see coming, okay? All right, my Virgos, I hope that was helpful. Now let's move on to your love reading. We're going to pull cards for connected Virgos first, and then we'll pull cards for the singles, and then some love oracles for the Virgos. Thank you, Spirit. My connected Virgos, those of them connected to a person, love reading, please. Love messages for my Virgos that are connected for the month of March, please. What do they need to know in the month of March? My connected Virgos, please. Connected Virgos, please. What do they need to know? What do they need to know, please? Two of Cups. So it's like, even though things aren't working right now or didn't work, the soul connection is still there, and someone isn't walking away, but I feel like you're undecided or someone doesn't want to make the decision. But I do see that there is forward movement happening with that Chariot. Connected Virgos, please. You have a wish fulfillment that's coming. Might be communication. Someone here has a hard time being vulnerable. It's hard for them to open up, but they're also holding on to this. They're going to come in. I feel like there's going to be a truth, or this is you. I feel like it might be someone else though, because it feels like they're gonna come in like fiery, and I don't know how consistent this is, but they're like excited and motivated to create some kind of action with you. Maybe it's even like, have some fun with you. There is a deep soul connection here. Why the Three of Pentacles? Maybe in the past it didn't work because someone was closed off, or the way that they love it wasn't in a way where things could grow. And even though someone didn't take the opportunity, or this opportunity didn't take off, we haven't walked away from it. So you might find yourself feeling undecided, but it's really important for you to trust yourself during this time. Meditate, ground yourself, do things that you know are going to center you, because you need to be able to trust yourself to navigate this situation and to be able to make a decision from a place of confidence. Someone could be feeling left out because another person is moving on or moving forward. Maybe it's even traveling without them, but someone feels left out, or like they are lacking the resources to create forward movement. But you're going to get a wish fulfilled when it comes to, to a new beginning of some sort. Someone's holding on to this. Why the Seven of Wands in reverse? Yeah, there's forward movement here, you guys. This has to do with family, being together long-term, just long-term plans. There's just something that's moving forward with that, and it's a wish fulfillment. It's something that you've already wanted. It's something that you've been holding on to. This new beginning is something you've been holding on to. It has to do with a home. In the past, I don't think you guys were seeing eye to eye. Maybe you weren't clear how this person felt. And things are still, like this month, things are still up and down, but you got to prioritize yourself. And you'll be able to do that better when you're connected to this High Priestess, when you're grounded. Maybe you're even feeling up and down as to whether or not things are going to grow here for you. But I feel like you're in the right energy, though. There is transformation coming to this connection. I will say that. There's a new beginning of some sort for you guys. You're going to be embarking on a new journey. All right, my connected Virgos, let's check in on your single friends. Maybe you are the single friend too. Maybe you're not sure if you're connected or not. Let's see what comes through. Thank you, Spirit. My single Virgos, please. Single Virgos. I don't know why I just heard Britney Spears' Slave for You. Maybe someone just heard that. All right, thank you, Spirit. Single Virgos, please. not moving on or not moving forward. You guys are taking a rest. It feels like you're just like, I don't know how much forward movement or change is happening. There seems to be rest. Maybe you're missing someone or thinking back to how things used to be when you were younger. Maybe it's children you're focused on. It doesn't really seem like you're making any major moves or pivots in the next few weeks. Single Virgos. Yeah, you guys are kind of holding back. It's like you want an emotional new beginning, but maybe like now is not the time. Or maybe this is what's making you feel better by resting. They keep saying you're taking space, you're staying away. There's like motivation because of these past memories that are coming up. There's excitement. There might even be an opportunity. Yeah, there's an opportunity here to reunite. And maybe it's coming while you're resting. While you're resting and you're not getting messages. Maybe this is you wanting to reunite or thinking of the past. Maybe you're reminiscing on a past situation, but you're not really talking right now and you're not really sure if you want to come back together either. It's like, I get it that you're just reflecting. I don't feel like I feel like you're being really careful about your peace, your resources, where you're investing into, and you're just kind of holding back. This is literally like the best thing you can do is just take a break and give yourself the time. I do feel there's an emotional new beginning that you haven't let go of, but there's a lot of pain here. Maybe it's from a past heartbreak. I do think you are healing, but you got to be patient and graceful with yourself. Yeah, because sometimes you want to be a little impulsive because you want things to be different, or you want to create change, but just don't be so impulsive that you're bypassing the lessons here, because then you might end up repeating a pattern, So connect back to yourself, meditate, rest, get your sleep in. Try to tap into what your intuition is telling you. Sometimes this Hermit in reverse means that we're listening to outside people, and really we have to go within to really figure things out. I don't see you guys really making a move. I do see you guys healing though this month, which matches the first part of your reading. All right, let's pull some love oracles before we move on to your friends, the Libras. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for my Virgo collective, please. Love messages for the Virgos. What can we tell them in March, please? Messages for my Virgos in March. Romantic feelings. Express your love. Someone here might be expressing their love. I don't think you are, but only you'll know. So someone is still definitely interested in you, and you're probably interested in them, but there's a lot of pain that happened here. And then we have past life relationship. You've known each other before. So maybe that's why the connection feels so strong. This person feels like home, or they feel like someone from your youth. Maybe this person brings that out in you. But yeah, I don't think that you're going to be making moves towards them. And if they happen to pop up, it's best to know where you stand so that you're not repeating a cycle. All right, my Virgo friends, that's what I have for you. Now let's move on to our Libras. All right, Libras, let's start back over here. And let's see what the month of March has in store for you. Thank you, Spirit. Onto my Libra collective, Libras. General messages, please, for Libras in March. General messages for Libras in March, please. Messages for my Libras in March, please. General messages. Okay. Your cards have been a little wild since I was shuffling. All right, let's see what we got. 8 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. So there's something you haven't walked away from. It gives you attention, or someone here is being recognized, but you're also unsure how to move forward. Maybe you're at a fork in the road and you're not quite ready to leave where you're currently at. Um, some of you are getting recognition. We have King of Wands showing up. We have Page of Cups. Some of you might be giving, or some of you might be getting attention from someone, or this is you getting attention, being this King of Wands in your power. Oh, some of you aren't walking away from a relationship yet, or something having to do with this dynamic. I am seeing, though, that there was a repetitive cycle here that caused unfairness. Maybe it had to do with breadcrumbing. Maybe it's not a specific person, but a type that you've dealt with in the past. It feels like there's been a reoccurring cycle that's left things unbalanced. Why the Six of Wands? Why the Two of Wands in reverse? Why the King of Wands? Why the Page of Cups? So if for those of you that this is talking about a person, someone might pop in and be like, hey, sliding into the DMs or something, or just like, I don't know, trying to be cute. And you're like, I need to stay away from you because I see right through you. I've dealt with your type before and I know what this means. Maybe this is a specific person that tries to pop in with a little gesture and you're like, it's better to just stay away. Like, I waited for too long. You kept me waiting. You didn't really show me commitment. Maybe you're seeing through it. Now, if this is you, it feels like there's something here you've been giving to, but like I said, it's kind of led to some type of repeating pattern. Maybe you're manifesting attention from someone and it's like you get it, but at the same time, I don't know if there's a physical distance or just it's like an emotional distance. It just doesn't feel like you're coming together, but you're not quite leaving it yet either. Lots of attraction. If this is a specific person, you're super attracted to them. And it's almost like there's something about the situation that you're either avoiding or because you've dealt with it in the past, it's like you see through it. And by not moving forward, it almost feels like that feels better to you. Or by not making a decision, it's like it allows you to kind of feel better about it. Like you're not trying to make any kind of moves right now or any shifts. Some of you are manifesting this. Yeah, I feel like you don't trust it, or you just, maybe it's because this person is like emotionally withdrawn, or maybe this is you where you're just like, the love isn't there, but your investment has been so much. This could even be talking about work, family life, your home life. It doesn't have to be romantic. It just feels like something here hasn't been able to take off because someone's been like not into it emotionally. Like there's no love that's been shown, or maybe it's not even there. Maybe family's involved, or yeah, long-term commitment could have been the issue here. It feels like you're giving up on it. Look at that. In the Fool, it's like maybe you're back and forth about it. Because like something here isn't working out. Maybe if it's work related, you're just like over the current situation and you're waiting for the right thing to come along, but you haven't been feeling it. You're saying no to things because you can't imagine yourself doing that forever. That could be these offers too that come in. Hey, I heard of this, or I thought of you for this, and you're like, I'm just staying away. You guys are being very resourceful during this time as well. It's like you've been here before, you've done this before. So here you are in this Justice card with this Devil card. Just to be careful that you're not self-sabotaging by not moving at all. Only you'll know what this is talking about. Maybe this is bringing fairness to the situation by not moving forward. Maybe you need to like for you, in order for you to say yes or to move forward, it's like certain things need to be shown to you, and I'm not sure they have been. Why this Devil energy? The key, maybe, okay, so take care of your mental health is one thing. Maybe the way that you view something or see something, it can get to you sometimes. And maybe that's part of the repeating pattern that is happening. Maybe there's a little bit of self-sabotage as well that's coming through, friends. All right, I hope that was helpful. That was kind of an interesting message, but I never know since they're not for me. what is going on half the time. I'm just a vessel for these messages. All right, my Libra friends, let's look at your love life. Connected Libras, the Libras that are currently dealing with someone, the Libras that are connected to someone or dealing with them. Love messages, please, for my Libra friends in March. What can they expect in this connection in March, please? What can they expect in this connection in March, please? What can they expect in this connection in March? Hermit. Something is too inconsistent to keep it going. Maybe it's work. Maybe you're trying to detach yourself from something toxic or remove yourself. Again, maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. It feels like you're kind of keeping to yourself going into the month. It's like you don't want to ruminate. You want something that you can like build with or like focus on building with. I'm not trying to hang on to the what coulda, woulda, shoulda's. I'm not hanging on to the inconsistencies of the past. If I hang on to them, it's toxic. It's like we're releasing that. But you're still trying to decide how to move forward because look, you're telling me something ain't right here. The math ain't mathin'. So I'm going to stay to myself until I figure out why the math ain't mathin'. Why the Knight of Wands in reverse? So you want to take things slowly, or something here is moving very slowly. Maybe that's how you decide things have to be. Here's that Emperor. That could be you taking control, or the person that you're dealing with is trying to get out of a restricting situation or let go of toxic behaviors, their own red flags. Maybe it's something that they're moving away from. But whatever's going on here, I don't think you've been able to build a steady foundation with this person, even though it is showing that there is building happening or working together, which I think that's going to be your decision if you want to. There are things that happened in the past that keeps you kind of looking back. And even though I do feel you're trying to let those go, you're not sure if you want to repeat a pattern here with this person. You're just not sure and you're taking your time. Yeah, you're going to have the opportunity to have a new beginning here. It didn't take off in the past. Maybe it was, you guys haven't talked about it, or there hasn't been deep communication about it. And I'm going to go ahead and say I've actually never gotten this message before, but it feels that because something wasn't communicated properly, it led to a stressful situation. So that'll only be, and it came from the masculine's part. This person isn't good at communicating, and you're left unsure if you want to repeat a pattern with them in March. You are going to have the opportunity to come back together, but I don't know if this person is coming back healed, my friends. Only you're going to know that, because it doesn't feel like they're coming to you in the best energy. And if they are coming back healed, maybe they're still in the process, and that's what that is. It's going to be a slow burn until they reach a certain level, in their healing and journey. Almost said health journey. Very interesting. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's really into working out, eating good, takes care of themselves. Interesting. All right, my single is a Pringle Libras. What's going on with them? What's going on with the single Libras? Love messages for single Libras in the month of March, please. Single Libras in the month of March. Single Libras, please, in the month of March. More of the same. You're just not, and no one is meeting your standards, which, hey, yeah, the stories I hear about these streets, friends, it just doesn't seem like anyone's coming towards you in March that is meeting those standards. They're in it for fun. They're procrastinating. It's just, they may be cute, but they're just going to leave you with lots of what? And it says that this. You might even choose to friend zone them, or maybe you're like, actually, I'm not really looking for that, but I'm cool if we get to know each other. Because it seems like you're open to opportunity, but it's like you also know your worth, and so it's easier to say no. You're going to be conflicted because someone's going to give you attention, and we like attention. But you're also afraid that they're emotionally immature. Maybe there's an age difference. Maybe, yeah, there might be an age difference where they're younger or they seem younger or emotionally immature in some way or immature in general. And you're like, I'm not sure you have the capacity. And yeah, you're drawing the line. You're like, yeah, you know what? I am actually not going to repeat this devil type of energy. I'm actually growing out of that myself. And I can already tell you're not going to be committed. You're probably going to ignore me. Yes, you're attracted to me, but I don't have the best feeling about this. And you might just choose to protect your peace. In the month of March, my single Libras, that's what I see for you. Let's pull some love oracles for the Libra collective. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Here they are. Love messages, please, in the month of March for my Libras. Love messages, please, for my Libras. Love messages in March for my Libras. Reconciliation. Yeah, someone's going to try to come back. Someone's going to express, oh shit, you guys got a lot. Someone, I feel like it's going to express their love. Maybe that's you, maybe that's them. I do think someone's trying to make their way back. It's going to be easier for you to kind of figure out what it is you want if you take this time now to tap into your needs. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry in this situation. Maybe that's how you feel, my single Libras. These messages are for the entire Libra collective, but I'm just saying because that just came out. And flirt. I do think you are going to have the opportunity to have fun. I just don't know if that's all you want. I don't know if you're going to want to repeat a cycle with this person or these types that you are seasoned enough to already see their game before they even know what's going on. They're approaching you and you're like, I see what's happening. All right. So let's move on to, oh my gosh, let's move on to my Scorpios. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, the Scorpio collective, please. Scorpios, general messages in March, please. Scorpios, general messages in March, please. One more. Some of you could be ending a cycle. Something's coming full circle. You guys could be traveling. We'll see what that's about. Tying up loose ends. My Scorpio collective. General messages for March, please. Yeah, there's a focus on your home. So you don't see this coming. You guys may be recognized in some way. Maybe it's work. It does feel like it's exciting. It's going to get you motivated. You guys are going to be reaching some type of milestone, or there's an emphasis. There's going to be a reason to celebrate. It feels stable. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Scorpio, I'm so excited for you. Yeah, you guys are going to have an emotional new beginning here. For some of you, this is a relationship. It's interesting. I don't know if it's bittersweet for you because it's like, even though you know it's the best thing or you're being really smart about it, I'm going to see why you have some regrets that are coming up here. Things that you were in the dark about are going to come into clarity. Things that you were confused on. Is this going to work out for me? Is this it? It feels like that's going to come to light. You're going to be, I feel like you're going to get attention this month. It could be from this Queen of Cups, or maybe you are the Queen of Cups because that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like it's bittersweet because it's almost like I'm ready to bring this to a close, but at the same time, it's a little painful, but you're motivated to get going on it. You want to put work in. You want to work towards your goals. If this is with a certain person, it's like you want someone that's working with you. I feel like you guys are really focused maybe on career. But there is an emotional new beginning that's coming to something that you were committed to, or something something that maybe you had to do your own way, or it didn't work out the way that you hoped or the way that it could have. It's like you're going to be feeling better about it. It is bittersweet. I feel like a lot of you are getting attention. Maybe there's some regrets here that are coming up, but mostly I feel like there's going to be a reason to celebrate. Why the King of Swords? Yeah, it's time to choose. So here's the thing, even though it's time to choose, it is painful. There is something painful here, because even though you're moving towards maybe what you know is for you, there is pain that comes up with leaving something behind. And I do think you are going to be leaving something behind. What else, please, for my Scorpio? What else can you tell us about this? This could have been something that wasn't moving forward for a while, or something that's keeping you from being able to move forward. I do feel like you're the one bringing this on, though. Like, I don't think it happens to you. I think you're bringing it on. So whatever's changing here, even though it's bittersweet, you guys, it like has to happen in order for you to move forward and find your 10 of cups and be happy. It's like something here can't move forward until this is taken care of. For some of you, this has to do with legal things, with contracts, marriage, I don't know, something you were dedicated to. But I do feel like whatever this is, when you like rip off the band-aid, it's going to make you feel so much better. It's going to bring you out of a place of feeling like you're not moving forward, not having enough, not having the resources. For some of you, this is even going to be calling in a new relationship, something that like is an answer to your, I just heard answer to your prayers. You could have been wishing for this. Maybe some of you are afraid that, you know, you're not on the right path, or things are never going to happen. But I feel like this is definitely like you're going to be clearer on something that you haven't maybe addressed. All right. I think you're going to be handling it. Communication is going to be key. Maybe you're the one bringing it up. Maybe someone else is. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What about love messages for my Scorpios that are connected to someone? My Scorpios that are connected to someone, Spirit. Messages for my Scorpios that are currently connected to someone. Love messages for March, please, for connected Scorpios. There you are, King of Wands, going after the things you want. That Three of Pentacles, so wanting to build or work with someone on something, maybe working together. There could have been a wait, or there's distance involved. What's going on here for my connected Scorpios? So some of you are going to be viewing commitment differently. If you guys have not been wanting to commit, or it's not something, maybe you are currently dealing with it, or you were married at some point, like it just feels like your mind and your perspective is really going to change this month, and it's going to lead to more joy, more contentment. The way you view commitment is changing. Why this King of Wands? Maybe you want to break free. Maybe you, as I say that, we get the Five of Pentacles. So someone here, I don't know if, so we have Leo, Aries, Sag showing up, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's a lot of love here with someone that you're working on something with, but you're feeling left out, or you're not getting enough out of the situation, or it's like there's just a feeling of lack. Even though there's a lot of love and understanding and working together, it's almost like things aren't moving forward, and it's time to heal it. It's like enough time has passed. Why the Judgment, please? Maybe you feel like there's been procrastination, or you just feel like there's something about this. There was so much potential, but it hasn't grown. And it feels like there's a recognition here. Maybe there's children involved. It's like things aren't the way that you thought they would be, but you can still work with them. Like you can still have happiness. I think you're even viewing love differently in general. Or maybe you're realizing that someone couldn't give you the love that you needed in the situation. Because it feels like this King of Wands is kind of out looking out for themselves, doing their own thing, you know, going after the things that they want, but someone feels left out. And over here, you're starting to view it differently. You're starting to view love differently. With that Three of Cups, it's like not coming together, or maybe other people are involved. Yeah. It's almost like one person may be upset, or one person maybe isn't feeling the most confident, but they're still content where things are. And maybe that's where you're kind of realizing that something has to change here because it's not growing, and someone might just be like oblivious and having a hard time letting this go, maybe even avoiding the conversation, but in doing so, things aren't moving forward. I'm getting mother energy as well. And I keep getting shown messages of like, hold on, I thought I just saw a flipped card. I keep getting messages of like mother, or like there's something going on in the relationship. But it's like this is a way to this can be an exciting new beginning. It's not like the end all. It's just something has to shift here because it's been too long. It's like you've already let it go, so now it's time to get things rolling. Maybe in the past you weren't, someone here wasn't committed, or someone here wasn't driving this forward, and now it's like someone's really trying to be smart about it, because it is a new beginning. There's a new stage coming up for you in this situation. All right, that is for my connected Scorpios. Now let's see my single as a Pringle Scorpios. Thank you, Spirit. What about my single Scorpios, please? Love messages for the single Scorpios. Love messages for single Scorpios, please. Love messages for single Scorpios, please. Love messages for single Scorpios. What can they expect in the month of March? Love messages. Content. I love it. I feel like you're going to be focused on your home, your resources, your stability, your responsibilities. If you're a parent, you're going to be focused on that. When it comes to love, I don't really think you're there anymore. Interesting. Maybe you're not really emotionally available, or that's just not your focus. It's like you're not really, this month you're not really looking to make any major, you're not motivated to create any major change in your love life. I feel someone who's happy at home, healing, taking care of themselves. Again, families coming up, mother energy. Doesn't have to be mother, it could just be parent. And you're really protecting what you've built. You're protecting your peace as well. Even though there is a relationship showing up here, it's like there's no longer like love there, or in love, or maybe you're just not looking for that right now. I don't think you guys are. I think you're actually in a very content place right now. You're happy with where things are, and you're not willing to, you guys got yourself here, and it took time. You're looking towards the future, your legacy, your money, your home, the distance. Maybe you guys even want to travel. You're focused on your own investment, guys. You're not focused on romantic love at all. Yeah, I'm like, that was easy. That was loud and proud. I've healed. There's patience. There's so much nurturing going on. I'm just getting a big emphasis on the home. Let's pull some love oracles for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for my Scorpios in the month of March. Love messages for my Scorpios in the month of March, please. All right, we have true love. So there is a lot of love showing up. Where it lands, that's only up to you guys. Oh my God, there is a marriage. Look, wedding. This situation involves marriage and past life relationship. You have known each other before. So there's a deep connection here. And this was true love. Maybe it still is true love, but it's changing into a different phase. I do think some of you are going through some kind of marriage situation though, or someone is. All right, my Scorpies, that is what I have for you today for the month of March. Let's move on to your friends. The Saggies, my Saggy babies. What's going on with you guys in the month of March, please, Spirit? What's going on with my Sagittarius collective in the month of March? General messages, please, for the Saggies in the month of March. General messages for Saggies, please, in the month of March. General messages for Sagittarius, please, in the month of March. All right. So there is going to be an unexpected event, life-changing perhaps, but it feels like we're giving up, like whatever stress, however we felt stuck, it's like that's going to be gone. So our regrets, ruminating, thinking towards the past, what could have done better, coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's like we're releasing that. And in doing so, we're releasing drama and conflict. We don't want to fight. You're showing up as being this empress, taking care of yourself, heading into this new beginning, being able to provide for yourself and others, being a pillar. Why the Tower, please? So this is it's interesting because it's almost like things haven't been moving forward, and then all of a sudden they do. Or maybe this unexpected event happens and there's nothing left for you to do but to pull back and just go with the flow, feel the things, check out the landscape, like whatever it is. It just feels like there's going to have to be a point, there has to be surrender in the situation. Your sleep could have been affected by whatever's been going on, and it feels like there's an emphasis on that, whether it's too much sleep or lack of sleep. So you're going to be ignoring drama around you. You're coming off as a little disconnected. Maybe you're doing that because of whatever this happened. It almost feels like you're kind of dropping the fact that there was an opportunity. I kept getting coulda, woulda, shoulda, how something could have gone, what could have been done. And it's like we're kind of dropping that because it's like the opportunity wasn't taken, and then now we are where we are. So I do feel someone is walking away, and there is a new chapter that starts because of this departure, or because, oh, that's interesting that I said departure. Because of this energy. Maybe it's you walking away from something because you don't want the drama. It could be different for everybody. Maybe it has to do with family. It feels like something long-term in here and stable. It's like it's not feeling that way right now, but you're coming off it, like I said, being like a pillar in the situation. What else for Saggy, please? Yeah, take care of yourselves extra this month, because I do feel like even though you're in this beautiful, oh, look at the Emperor is coming through. There's anxiety or loss of sleep that comes with this energy. It's been exhausting for you, and maybe you've been trying to manifest some type of change, and it's been really stressful. But at the same time, it's almost like there's a release that happens. It's like you just have to let it go. Yeah, things are going to be very clear to you, and it's going to be clear to you that you need to drop the burden on something. Again, you guys are showing up as being kind of detached. Maybe that's what you have to do in order to just kind of maintain, especially because I kept saying you're coming up as a pillar. It doesn't look like you're getting your wish fulfilled in the situation. Maybe what you were trying to manifest doesn't necessarily come through, but I do feel like you're standing in your strength in the situation. I got Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Aquarius. Lots of Aries coming up in your reading. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's check in to your love life. My Saggies that are currently connected to someone. Connected Saggies, please. Love messages for the connected Saggies. What do they need to know, please? What do they need to know? Love messages in March for my connected Saggies, please. What do they need to know? I still see you kind of dropping the burden. Whatever was burdening you, it's like you're dropping that. Take care of your mental health this month. It does seem you're getting something that you lost hope on. It's like you're getting clarity on it. Maybe the clarity is something that you really wanted, or a truth is revealed. I do feel like there's a wish fulfillment in this connection. There's a lot of love here, even though this person has love. Maybe they speak a truth and it's like things weren't feeling good for a little bit. Someone here could be, I don't know, I'm not sure if it's avoiding something, and even like maybe it's like coming around people, or if you're physically together but you just don't feel good, or there's like an avoidance of emotion. I don't know, there's just something here. There's a lot of love in the situation, but the way it's coming up, it's almost like we're ignoring something. We're getting together, but we're not really addressing that. And it feels like I said, like, take care of your mental health, because they're rapidly happening is what I'm getting. And there is a new beginning that's coming that's going to be made known to you pretty soon. So mentally, okay, mentally you're going to be doing better. You're going to be doing better. You're going to be hopeful. Maybe you are feeling stuck or not sure what to do, because there is a lot of love in the situation. But when it comes to you and the person you're connected to, it's someone here's in their head over their emotions. And I feel like this month there's something going on between you and the person you're connected to that you can't really you're not really connecting in a way that it's like you're emotionally like feeling good. Like it still feels like we're not seeing eye to eye, or maybe someone is struggling here. It's like, even though there's a certain level of like fears, or I'm going to call it darkness, because the moon, it's like nighttime, the sun is shining, and it's like there's still something to celebrate here. There's still something happy here, but emotionally it just doesn't feel the best. So only take that how it resonates. I'm having a interesting time trying to decipher. But if these messages mean something to you, it could be due to family, or just we're not happy with the current state of our relationship, but we know there's a lot of love there. I understand there's a new beginning coming. We're working together. I do feel you guys are together, but emotionally, it's like you guys aren't necessarily connecting in that way. Yeah. Maybe you have to be there for someone. Maybe one of you is having a hard time because it feels like there's something painful that is going to be released. Maybe it was the level of commitment or something of that sort. I feel like there's going to be downtime for you guys this month as well. All right, my Saggies, my connected Saggies. Interesting read. I hope it made sense. All right, let's see what's up with the single as a Pringle Saggies. Thank you, Spirit. All right, my Sagittarius friends that are single, Spirit, what can they expect? Oh, they're like, okay. My poor cards. These are made from, look how I have to fold them. These are made from like a different weight, paper weight. It's like I can feel the difference, even though I love these cards. It's funny how you become a paper, what is that? I'm not going to say expert, connoisseur, I don't know, picky with all the cards I shuffle. I can tell. All right, single Saggies. Love messages for the single Saggies. What do they need to know in the month of March? Let's do one more because that one was weird. Single Saggies in the month of March. Single Saggies. What can they expect in their love life in the month of March? Some of you could be focusing on your mental health. There's something here that isn't, I don't know, maybe I don't think you want to put work into something new. I feel like you guys are dealing with bigger stuff than love, and you're just, there's something unexpected. Yeah. So reference back to Exhibit A, the general portion of your reading. There's something unexpected here that takes precedence over possibly your love life. I do feel that this unexpected event does open you up to an emotional new beginning. Focus on your sleep though, because it feels like maybe you're healing through something, or you're letting go of something that someone wasn't putting work into. Maybe that's you, maybe that's someone else, or you're healing from something and you're just not putting work into it. Maybe the idea of a new beginning is like too much of a burden. Yeah, you guys are like, I'm staying home. I'm not going out. Oh my God. And as I say that, you get the Chariot in reverse again. I'm not going out. Something came up. I'm not going out. Yeah, there's so what you don't see coming is how you're going to be feeling towards the end of the month, which I do think you guys are going to be feeling better than where you're currently at. But let's see what this Tower is. What's this Tower for my Saggies? It's relating to so you're not, it's almost something unexpected happens and you're already feeling kind of detached, or you're trying to hang on really tight. You're not letting go. Something here isn't moving forward though, and I feel like that's you. You guys could be focusing on work. Look at this new beginning that keeps coming up. Working with other people. You don't want drama. You don't want conflict. Are my Saggies going to be dealing with someone new this month? Emotionally, you guys aren't there. Yeah, that's what I felt. Emotionally, I don't think you guys are really thinking about romantic love, my single Saggies this month. Something else is taking precedence. Take care of your mental health, your sleep, yourself. I don't really see you wanting to move things forward. Maybe for some of you, you unexpectedly don't want to move things forward if you were previously dealing with someone. All right, thank you, Spirit. Love messages, please. Love messages for my Saggies for the month of March. Love messages for my Saggies in the month of March, please. Thank you. 3 cards. We have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And honeymoon. So maybe you guys, if you are involved with someone, maybe it's time to like get away, figure out ways to like bring fun into the relationship or have fun. I was sensing that. It just feels like someone's kind of going through something. Maybe you guys both are. Whether or not it's related to the relationship or to outside factors, I do feel there is something happening where you're going to have to be reminded of, hey, all is not lost. Like, let's do this and get our mind off of something for a little while, or, you know, depending on what the situation is. All right, my Saggies, that's what I have for you today. And now let's move on to my Cappies. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel all these messages today. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right, my Capricorns, what's going on in March? General messages, please, for my Capricorns. General messages for my Cappies, please. What can you tell us, my Capricorn collective? What can they expect in the month of March, please, Spirit? General messages for Capricorn. We have the Chariot in reverse, the Strength card in reverse. All right, so you're not moving forward, or something isn't moving forward, and maybe you're not having the confidence, or maybe there's, bravery that's needed, and you're like, I literally don't have the strength. Someone here walked away and someone felt lonely, or maybe you're walking away from something, and even though it's lonely, or your resources, or your, God forbid, your health, it just feels like it's a little bit of a tough time. A lot of you guys, this has to do with love. Maybe you felt ghosted or left behind. Someone walked away, and we're trying to drop it. Why the Chariot in reverse, please, for Capricorn? Something here didn't take off. There could have been a new beginning, but someone isn't willing to take it, or something like that. Maybe the opportunity was there, and it feels like you don't want to think back to it, like what could have been done better, shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's like you're not trying to revisit that, but at the same time, it's like maybe by not addressing it, you're not kind of, I don't know, maybe there's something here, because the Strength card in reverse is telling me I don't want to, or I don't have the strength to do that. It's like maybe you feel like you don't have a fight in you, or there's just some conflict here that it's like maybe it's just kind of being written off. So in walking away, there is something in divine time, or something is happening the way it's supposed to be. It feels like something is aligning. For those of you that this is about money, it feels like whatever you walked away from, it's actually going to help you in the long term, but it's really slow moving. It's like a slow moving. Right now, things feel a little tough though. So you might be feeling like anxious, or thinking of this late at night. If this is romantic feelings, it's like this keeps you up late at night. There's a separation with someone that you're like, overpromised, underdelivered, or I offered something from an empty cup. Someone did, and now they're having regrets, but they're also kind of not viewing the situation in a certain way. So whatever this is, it did not take off, and you're just trying to drop the burden. I do feel like there is an aspect to it that maybe there's a lesson here, or just, take what resonates, my Capricorns. All right. There's a focus on your home, or building something stable, your foundation, having a stable foundation, but there's also like a lack of communication. Maybe if this is a person, this is someone who, I don't know, you wanted to have stability with, or something like that, but there's no talking right now, and there's also no attention being given at this time. Maybe you felt like you did everything you could, and now we're not talking about it. Someone here could have been lying. Maybe it was a crush, or maybe there was deceit. Maybe you don't trust someone that kind of popped up. Someone here may have been trying to get away with something. I do feel you're going to be getting over it, and you're going to be looking at your options and what direction you want to go in and what you want to invest into. So even though you are kind of in a tough spot right now, maybe you're feeling left out in the cold, it does feel like something is slowly going to be changing for you when it comes to that. There was a missed opportunity here. All right. That's what I have for you, your general messages, my Cappies. I feel like my Cappies always get the shortest reads. I don't know if I connect well with Capricorn energy. You guys will have to let me know. I know my aunt's a Capricorn. She likes my readings, but I don't really know that many Capricorns. All right. Cappies that are connected, my Capricorns that are connected to someone, love messages, please. In the month of March, what can my connected Capricorns expect, please, in the month of March, Spirit? In the month of March, what can my connected Cappies expect, please? All right. We have Empress. I love this. Now we're seeing some forward movement. Maybe you guys are going to be going out. Maybe you're trying to remain hopeful about a reunion, about going towards someone. You're the Empress, they're the Empress. I don't know, we'll see. Someone who knows their value, takes care of themselves, is just this healing energy that has enough for themselves, therefore they have enough to give others. But it feels like things here are rocky or like not stable at all. Maybe you've lost hope in this situation and you're just like letting it go. Maybe someone here wants a second chance and you're like not really sure, or vice versa. I feel like there's a lesson here that needs to be learned, and we haven't really taken that into account yet. So this Empress, she's really focused on being fair and balanced. So if this is you or this is the person you're connecting to, it's like someone here needs fairness. And sometimes decisions are made in a way that we may not like the outcome, but it's what's right and it's what's fair. And this person really knows their worth and they're not really trying to mess with anything that's going to kind of lower that. So that message is for someone. It feels like you're really in your head when it comes to coming together, or I don't know, something maybe involving other people. It's like now you feel stuck. By the Chariot, please. Someone's moving on or moving forward, but it's almost like we don't agree or we're not seeing eye to eye. Maybe you're not together with this person right now and you've kind of lost hope. You feel maybe they're blocking you or you blocked them. Again, there's no foundation that feels solid here because someone here isn't like tapping into their courage. They're holding back too much. It's almost like, nah. And it's like, it didn't happen, so I'm just going to let it go. This is kind of what I was feeling in the general part of your reading. So just make sure if you're letting something go that it is because you understand. Like there's just something here that I feel someone isn't seeing. There's something to learn. Maybe you did or they did. There's something here that's being ignored. And it's like, we're not trying to go there. I feel like you're going to be keeping your distance this month, this connection. Maybe you guys are at a physical distance. Again, someone here doesn't trust, or there is a lie about options. Maybe someone here had options, or they were lying about which direction they wanted to go in or were going in. Maybe someone caught wind of it and they were like, oh, okay. And they went hermit on you, or you went hermit on them. This could have been very unexpected to you. You weren't expecting it. And then it was like, bam, there it is. Oh my gosh. Someone here doesn't trust for shit. That could be you. That could be them. Someone here thought that they sniffed BS and they could have just gone the other way. So if this is you, now you kind of know what your partner is kind of feeling or thinking, the person you're connected to. Or if this is them, this is just validating that you did indeed sniff something out and you were like, yeah, I think I'm going to move in a different direction. I'm looking out for myself. I'm moving in a different direction. Someone was sneaky though. And that's interesting. The person that's sneaky, they're not seeing that. All right, my Cappies, let's go on to the single Capricorns. Single Cappies, month of March, please. What is going on with my single Capricorns in the month of March? Single Capricorns in March. Love messages for my single Cappies, please. Love messages for single Cappies. You guys, Capricorn, are you a little liar or is someone you're dealing with a little liar? Y'all can be sneaky, right? I mean, I don't know. Someone here left someone else confused. And it's like stability wasn't able to be built here. Someone could have been lying. Someone maybe was a little bit of an opportunist, or there was potential, but it just didn't grow. I'm getting community involvement or like other people around. I was kind of getting that in the earlier part of the reading as well. And then this is where the conflict is. This is where the what coulda, woulda, shoulda's. Maybe there was even like someone here was happy. Look at that. I'm confused. why didn't this take off? And maybe someone had other options. Maybe you had other options. Why the Tower? Well, look at that. If it isn't the consequences of someone's actions, someone was repeating some type of behavior and now they're acting like they don't know what's going on. Maybe this is a situation that you just recently dealt with, even though this is the singles read. It just feels like something here left you so unclear, and it feels like this has happened before, or this is a pattern that's been repeated. Someone here is too like F-boy energy, to be honest, whether that's you or the person or the types you were dealing with. It's the type that you can't build anything with. Someone wasn't committing or had other options or was just in and out when it was to their convenience. Someone here, because they didn't trust it, they brought an end to this. It's like the cycle has ended and someone maybe tried to get away with something. By the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like someone here is feeling lonely or like left out. And it's because the potential for growth just didn't kind of go anywhere. Someone here is clear in what they're communicating, maybe what they wanted, they were clear about. Maybe there was happiness that was spoken of here. I don't know, maybe someone, I don't know. I keep getting community. So maybe it's you speaking out loud what it is you want to like friends around you. Like maybe you've been vocal about that. Maybe that's how you manifest. But there's mixed feelings here. And it kind of makes you uncomfortable because there's so much confusion here and so many, it was like someone maybe tried to even play some type of game and someone wasn't having it. And you're just like, yeah, if I don't trust it, I'm bringing an end to it. I don't really, is this a new person? So if you guys do connect with someone new this month, I don't really feel like the emotional connection is going to be there. It doesn't feel like it's going to be long lasting, to be honest with you guys, at least anyone that comes in. Someone here is a little defensive. All right, let's pull some. I hope that helped. I don't know what I was talking about. We have Scorpio. We have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Not from these. I'm reading these down here in case you know tarot and you're like, where the fuck is she getting that from? We have Aries. That's just the majors. I'm not going through all the minors because all signs are showing up, friends. All right. Let's pull some love oracles for you now. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some love messages for the Capricorn collective. My Capricorn. My Cappies, please. Love messages. 3 cards, please. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe there's something worth looking at here. If you have been repeating some kind of cycle, maybe it's something that stems back from your childhood or what you saw, the relationship dynamics when you were younger. We have passion. So there is passion here, but we also have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So maybe that was a situation you guys were dealing with, my Cappies. Only you'll know. Maybe one person's more attracted than the other, or maybe passion was what was keeping you guys together. All right, my Cappies, that's what I have for you today. Let's move on to your friends, the Aquarians. All right, my Aquarius friends, you are up. And let's see what's up with you guys. What's going on in the month of March? We're going to be looking at general messages first, see what comes through, and then we'll move into love messages for you. All right, thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages. What's going on with my aqua babies? Oh, Lord. I laugh because there's so many of you that I know that watch this. So let's see what's going on with you guys. General messages for March, please. My aqua babies. What can you tell us, Spirit? What do they need to know? Month of March. General messages, please, for my aquas. All right, let's see what this is about. You have Ace of Wands. You going to take it or are you not going to take it? Let's see. You're going to take it. Amazing. All right. So there is a new opportunity that's heading your way. It's exciting. It's a spark. It might be motivation. I don't know. For some of you, it might be a person. It just feels like we're ready to take a leap of faith and we are starting something new. There is Taurus energy coming through. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I have to laugh, you guys. These readings, they just honestly, I can't hide. My friends can't hide. People that don't think that I know they're watching can't hide. It's pretty funny. All right, let's see what's going on because it feels like you want to charge ahead, but there's something that you're getting in your head about a little bit. Past memories, perhaps. That Hierophant, though, it shows commitment. Maybe for some of you, this is therapy. It could be, something that you're committing yourself to. Could be therapy, could be schooling. Maybe some of you feel blocked right now. Maybe you blocked someone, they blocked you, or you're just having a hard time trusting your intuition when it comes to this. Why the Ace of Wands? So it's going to be up to you to invest into this. That's literally when that flew out. I was like, are you going to do it? Are you going to take it? You going to take it? And it seems like you are, but it's like you have to make the decision if you're going to invest into this. Here's the thing. You got a lot going on. Like we know that, friends. Everybody's got a lot going on. But in order to dedicate yourself and to whatever this is, for some of you, you could be like trying to maybe it's even like take some kind of classes or like do something that's gonna like help you get yourself to a better place that you're dedicating yourself to. This is about dedication and commitment. But in order to do that, it's like you have to look at where you're investing your time, money, energy, resources, and cut some things out so that the things that are your priority, the things that are important to you, that are going to help you reach your long-term goals that you have, that you're investing into those properly. This also is going to take patience as well. Which way do you want to go? It's interesting because there's like mixed emotions here when it comes to this new beginning. For some of you, this could definitely have to do with marriage, your home, or something that's going to give to you very long term. But if I was just looking at these two, I'm like, oh, it feels like marriage. It feels like a heavy ass commitment, something we've been committed to or are willing to commit to for a really long time. We see our growth in that direction. You guys also need to take care of your interesting message. You need to take care of your body. And I don't mean that I mean that like your health. Eat better, sleep better, treat yourself like a houseplant vibes. Some of you aren't giving enough to yourselves, and maybe that's what needs to be prioritized, especially if there's going to be new things that you want to commit to. I do feel like some of you have mixed emotions about this new beginning, or there's concern about how someone feels, or maybe you're just like, I don't know, feels like there's emotion here. This is going to take a lot of courage on your part, my friends. This is kind of, I'm getting solo journey because it's like you're the only one that can decide what to do. But rest assured, the actions that you take when you're brave, it's going to help you get to a better place. So some of you could not be talking to someone right now, or someone went cold and you're just like wanting to like be impulsive, or someone wants to be impulsive. Just be careful because these two energies together, we don't want to charge ahead without fully thinking things through. It's like we want to do things in the smartest way possible. So don't just say yes to the commitment without really knowing how you feel about it. Like tap in. I know you don't like that, Aquarius. I know. I get it. You don't like emotions, but you kind of have to know where you stand on something for you to be able to prioritize that. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with children, or you're in a situation where other people are reliant on you, or maybe someone here is just, there's maybe codependency in some way. I'm like calling kids codependent. I mean, duh, but no, this isn't that. This is separate from the kid comment. This is the energy that someone is relying on us, or maybe we're having a hard time providing for ourselves. Maybe there's fear of what we can provide for ourselves, or there's fear. Okay, maybe there's even fear to commitment if you're fearing not being single or something like that. There is a new opportunity here. It's not full bloomed. It's like opportunity for growth. It's like this is where we start because you see potential. Where you see potential, my friends, that's where you got to plant your seeds. And that's why you have to trust yourself. Now, maybe some of you are currently not talking to someone, and this is who's coming up over here. If it's a person, maybe they're more of a friend, or maybe someone's been friend zoned. Maybe this is a situation that you don't trust yourself how to move forward, and part of you just wants to write it off, but the other part of you, I'm not so sure can do that so easily. Something here hasn't been able to grow, and I think you're starting to feel that or realize that. And it's like, how do I move on? It's like finding the strength, finding the courage to move on from the things that maybe you're emotionally tied to in order. Look at this. This Wheel of Fortune came out upright, you guys. This is also divine timing, but there's also something bigger at play that is for you. Opportunities that come in for you right now, it's only up to you to take them. You can let them go by and you can let this wheel turn around. But right now, things are aligning for you in order to have the courage to create the change you need to create. Some of you could have felt ghosted or left out. Maybe you view that it's a timing thing. You know things are tough right now, but they're not always going to be that way. The energy is always shifting. If you are feeling left out or lonely, it's like you get what you give is what I'm getting. And if it's not like that, if you're dealing with a person, it's like they're feeling the same way. Someone here feels ignored, but it's like mutual. You might be doing the same thing to this person. I'm dying. This reading, you can't hide. All right, what else? Someone has romantic feelings. It's a wish fulfillment, but you're not talking to them. You feel like there's tension or someone's defensive. The energy is really slow moving. It's so slow moving. So maybe that's because there is divine timing. But there's that Knight of Cups, like there's a wish fulfillment here about making an offer or sharing feelings. But at the same time, you're not talking. I feel like you're purposely ignoring, purposely blocking. It's very mutual energy, very interesting. And someone is defensive here. There's tension and conflict, and things are just, someone here has a plan, but it's moving really, really slow, or things are just moving very, very slow. It's probably because you don't want to be impulsive. You want to make sure you know you have your facts straight, or you know how you feel, but this has been painful. Yeah. Oh my God. You guys are sad. You guys are sad. Sad boy, sad girl energy. But here's the thing, my friends, whatever situation you're currently in, it's almost like there's kind of no other way, or it's fair. It's like this is what needed to happen in order to bring balance. Maybe if this wouldn't have happened, you wouldn't be in a situation where you're actually viewing things differently and you're ready to kind of make some kind of move. There's a missed opportunity here that someone didn't take or that didn't materialize. And in March, that's going to be changing for you. So it's like, when it's go time, are you going to know where your priorities are, or are you going to still kind of be in this kind of hazy energy, you know? So make sure you trust yourself, ground yourself. There it is. There's going to be an opportunity. It looks fun, but you're not really sure what to think of it. You're getting kind of stuck in your head about it. Yeah, you're not feeling the most you're feeling so stuck right now. You're feeling so stuck right now, but I'm telling you, get yourself together. I'm telling you out of love. Get it together. Figure out what you want. Figure out where your priorities are. Cut the BS out that doesn't need to be draining you. Trust yourself. Get your rest. I started this reading off with take care of your body, take care of your health, take care of your physical vessel, because that's going to help you, okay? Let's move on to your love reading. and see if this bleeds into there. For some of you guys, this could be about work. Like I said, maybe dedicating yourself to going back to school, but it's like you got to know why you're doing it. Like that long-term vision has to be there so that you're able to dedicate yourself to it. You got to trust yourself, okay? And stop ignoring the parts that are kind of holding you back. By being disconnected, it's like you might be missing what's going on around you, the opportunity that is around you. All right, thank you, Spirit. What about my Aquarians that are connected to someone, my connected Aquarians? What's the vibe? What's the vibe for between them in March? What do they got to know? Love messages, please. One more, because that one was weird. Love messages, please, for my connected Aquas, those that are already dealing with someone. What do they got to know in March? Love messages for Aquarius. Yeah, you're going to have the opportunity, but you got to be clear. It's going to be unexpected too. Maybe you, like, depending, I don't know if you're married to this person or together, share a home, have been together for over 10 years type of vibes, involved in each other's lives, whatever it may be. Or maybe this is just someone that you imagine building the stability, this home with. It's going to be different for everyone, but it does feel like you're going to have an unexpected opportunity, but this is how you want to show up. You want to already know if you have a chance here. You already know what you want to do with that opportunity. Maybe you thought you weren't going to get that opportunity again, but bitches, oh my God, I'm screaming. It's coming. There's something about timing here. That's why it's a slow burn with that slow moving energy. In the past, I don't think things were taking off. Maybe you even lost hope or you were feeling negative about they're like, no, they're not feeling positive that this is happening or that this is going to happen. Someone here isn't feeling very positive about things, but they haven't been able to let something go. Maybe it's ego shedding, guys. Maybe you got to let your head stop ruling everything and figure out how you feel. Be intuitive about things. Shed some of those, what you assume or what you think things should be like, or how you've been operating in the past. It's time to kind of let that go. Look at that. You guys are moving on. You're moving to a better place. Like you're moving towards something that you can build stability with, but you have to make the decision. Oh my gosh, are you guys you guys may be traveling somewhere. I don't know if you're driving towards something, going towards someone, but it feels like you're moving forward with a new opportunity in this connection. Why the King of Swords? Are you a liar or are you having a hard time trusting someone here? Okay, so here's the thing. Maybe you guys are trying to be real careful about what words you use. But that causes tension. It's like, be your real selves. Be like, you gotta be authentic. You gotta be vulnerable. If not, like, you don't want to give off the energy of like you're hiding something. And it's like, I'm not telling you, as the candle goes out, oh my gosh, literally stop blowing out your own candles, you guys, by wearing a mask when you need, like, know when it's okay to be vulnerable or when you need to, or else you're gonna miss a chance again. There's conflict that's been created here. If you're the one that feels you've been lied to, that's why there's conflict or there's tension in this connection. Why the Tower? What's this Tower about? Yeah, oh my God, you're nervous. That makes me laugh. It feels, that's the first thing I got, is that you're nervous or you're kind of worried about bringing this together, or if this is meant for you. But it feels like there's a strong connection here and it's kind of been keeping you up late at night. Maybe something unexpected happened. Even if it did, though, I feel like there's still an opportunity here. By the Wheel of Fortune. You got to trust. You got to trust that there's a timing factor. And also, someone here isn't the most available. So maybe it's like there's time that's needed. I feel like you're trying to elevate to this Emperor energy, which is like taking control back of your life, like all areas, not just one. Like coming to a place of confidence, of like having your ducks in a row type of vibes. And it's like it's like this is aligning for you to do that. But it's going to require commitment. It's going to require authenticity. It's going to require things that make you uncomfortable pretty much. Also, I feel like you're not feeling positive about this relationship or this connection because it feels like you guys are at a disconnect or you're not seeing eye to eye. Whatever your issue is here, it feels like there's going to be a chance to do something about it. You've been through a lot in this situation or just in general, and you're carrying a lot of burdens, or this situation has been burdening you because you can't let something go. So it's time to allow the energy to transmute, or else you're just going to stay, stuck a little bit longer. Hopefully not. What else, Spirit, about this connection? Someone here is trying to gather the strength or doesn't think they have the courage to let their emotions be seen or known. I feel like that might be you guys. Or maybe you're not sure how someone else feels. Maybe you feel like they've released you. And it's really uncomfortable energy. I was feeling that when I was shuffling earlier. It's a slow burn. And it's going to be packed with highs and lows, but there is slow movement going forward. It's like time to see through the illusions of your fears that are kind of holding you back. I do feel like you are going to feel better. Then as I saw, hold back. I feel like communication is going to come in, but it's going to be up to you. There's also patience that's needed in the situation, or someone has been patient, trying to go with the flow. We have Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You guys could have Scorpio in your chart or be dealing with a Scorpio. All right, let's see what's up for the single as a Pringles. And then we're also going to pull some love oracles after this. All right, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with my single aquas in March? Love messages for single Aquarians in March, please. Single Aquarians in March. Single Aquarians in March. Messages, love messages for single aquas in March, please. You guys can't let something go, but you're like feeling stuck and undecided. You're like, nah, I'm just not going to think about it. But I'm going to tell you guys, even if you're not trying to think of a missed opportunity that happened, you're like, there's something here that you're having a hard time closing out, whether it's another life chapter that you have open that needs to close before you can take opportunities, or this specific opportunity. It's like, even though you're not trying to think back on it, it's breathing down your neck, because there's something that's divinely aligned for you. Listen, whatever this connection is, it feels like it was meant to happen for whatever reason. Now, if this isn't a specific person that this is talking about, there's something here about past situations, past missed opportunities that needs to be released. I'm getting ego death. I mean, it might even be like your past relationship, but there's something that's happening at divine time. We have more Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio coming through. Some of you, things could have ended badly or unfair, and you're just trying to drop it. But in doing so, it's kind of keeping you in this place of stagnancy, undecided, not really taking control of the situation. I don't really see you guys. Yeah, there's that Lovers again. It's like maybe you're thinking back to the one that got away or something that didn't work out. And it's like there's something here in divine time. And the interesting thing is that you guys keep getting anchored by the 10 of Pentacles. This is long term. This is family. This is like, it's a lot. There's the person that you can't let go of. I mean, it's them or them, whether you're the Empress or they're the Empress. If you're the Emperor, you're having a hard time deciding. Maybe it's coming from a lack of confidence or lack of wanting to commit because you're not sure what you even want out of a situation. If you're the Empress, or if, maybe you're having a hard time letting go of this Empress. If you're the Emperor, the Empress is someone that is your match, but something didn't grow here or happen, and it's hard to close this chapter. For those of you that this is talking about a past relationship, maybe you share children with this person, or maybe I don't know, maybe this is your past relationship. You don't have to share children. It's just sometimes these show up as parents. But there's something that's hard to let go of or close in this chapter. If this isn't talking about a specific person for you this month, I don't really see you giving relationships much thought. You're just like being single, and part of you is like it's in divine timing. Like I don't think you're really trying to it's like part of you knows that if something's like meant to be, it will be, but your decision is going to be required at one point, depending on what your situation is. For some of you, family or your long-term stability is keeping you from being ready to start something new. For others, this will be waiting for that person that you can start these things with, your wish fulfillment. Yeah, they don't want you to worry about that. It's like your wish when it comes to your long-term stability, family, home, long-term things. It is happening. Very interesting. Now we have two queens showing up. You guys might even have options. Or this might be someone you're talking to that you're really attracted to, or you're the one giving communication, or they might be giving communication to you. Anything else from the single aquas? Someone feels left out. Someone's taking a break. Could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They're focusing on their money, on their home. I'm getting really beautiful, balanced energies, though, of masculine and feminine. Like two people that maybe want the same things but haven't found each other yet, or the timing isn't right yet. But you do have a wish fulfillment that's coming. Feelings are mutual here. So if someone's on your mind, even though this is the singles, it's like it's mutual. All right. It's time for you to start viewing things differently, is the other thing that they're saying. This time apart, don't just shut down and ignore. It's like I said, priorities. What do I want out of a situation, out of my life? What am I willing to give to? All of those fun things, friends. I say that sarcastically. All right, let's pull some love oracles for you. All right. Messages for my Aquarians, please, when it comes to their love life. Three cards, please. Oh, shit. Well, look at that. We have, it is safe for you to love. What did I tell you? Oh my gosh. I could shake you all as an Aquarian collective. Vulnerability isn't a weakness, guys. I also have to remind myself of that. I don't really do emotions like that either. So it's funny that I'm here giving this advice, but it's literally coming from a higher place and not really me. I am just the vessel. We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That was the message that I was getting, back to taking care of yourselves and your vessel. I was really feeling like you guys need to focus on yourselves, make yourselves feel good, take care of your body, take care of yourself, your mental health, and everything else will kind of become more clear. And then we have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Oh my gosh, you guys figure out your priorities. I'm done with you. All right, my Pisces friends, it's your turn. I did your reading and my device just died. So let's do it again. It is very much on brand for the weird day that I have had. It just snowed where I'm at, which I'm in LA. Snow does not happen here, but now it does. All right. So in the end, we chose to do horoscopes. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my Pisces friends. General messages, please, for my Pisces in the month of March. What do they need to know about in March, please? My Pisces collective, Spirit. What do they need to know? General messages, please. All right. I'm curious to see if your first reading matches with this one. All right. We have a Hierophant. We have Judgment. All right. We have Three of Cups, Nine of Swords in reverse. What's going on, please? Oh, it looks like you guys are going to have an opportunity. We'll see what this Hierophant is about. Some of you, this could be about schooling, some kind of institution, marriage, perhaps, commitment. It feels like you're being called to it, or there's an awakening surrounding this area where your commitments are. We're going to see what that's about. I love the Three of Cups for you. Happy birthday, my Pisces babies. Let's see what this opportunity is about. We have fun getting together with people or a specific person, but there are some issues here. Let's see, why the Hierophant? Queen of Wands. Yeah, you guys could be elevating in some way, maybe taking a class or a workshop or something that is helping you, pushing you towards something else. Maybe your teacher or your people are learning from you, and your people look up to you, and you just know, like, I love this for you. This Ace of Wands, you just know that this is for you. This spark, you're in alignment. I love this. If this is a relationship, it's lining up nicely. If this is something, like I said, like schooling or dedication, it feels like you're not in your head about it. You know this is for you. There's a new beginning here. And as I say that, the Fool comes out upright. I love this for you. You guys do have a new beginning. Why the Six of Pentacles in reverse? You're a little conflicted as to whether or not the balance of give and take is there. Maybe there's coulda, woulda, shoulda. I should have done this sooner, or something here. Maybe you felt like you were over giving to a situation, or, there is something that's going on where someone else is reliant on what someone else gives them. But it feels like there's conflict surrounding that. There may have also been confusion here over working together with others. It could be family, it could be coworkers. It's like things are becoming clearly as to why something didn't work. It could have been because someone wasn't pulling their weight or someone wasn't giving. And it doesn't seem like things are moving forward when it comes to that. It just feels like this is why something didn't move forward. You're gaining clarity. There's a lot of confusion here. Can we get one more on the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands, please? We have a King of Swords coming out in reverse. This could be something that you are lacking clarity or knowledge on. If this is a person, they're not really talking or they've gone cold. And it feels like you want something traditional, or you want commitment. There we go. Why the Judgment and the Ace of Wands? Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Oh, this is a chance for you to heal. You've gone through a lot, and you know that whatever new beginning is here for you, whatever the spark is, if it's a new person or a new project, it's like, even though you've been wounded and you've been through a lot, this is here to help heal you, and it's going to make you feel better. I love this. Why the Lovers and the Nine of Swords, please, in reverse? There you are. I love it. You're in alignment. You're in alignment to receive your abundance. You look good, smell good, you're doing good, you're in your power. You're no longer ignoring things that you were ignoring before. Maybe there's been areas of your life that you've been addressing, things. They keep showing me something that didn't move forward, and you kind of, you either had to lay down the law or something changed, and now it feels like you're going into a better stage. Even though you didn't necessarily get what you wanted, maybe out of friendships or relationships, coming back together with someone, it doesn't seem like you're fighting for that anymore. Maybe if you at one point were wishing for a reunion, it feels like maybe you're putting down your guard and you're not fighting for that. What's this Ace of Pentacles and the Fool? There have been emotional high and lows, and it still feels, because of this painful ending, but they keep saying, even if you're a little bit torn, a little bit conflicted about this new opportunity, it's like, you just know, it's like, it's going to lead to a place of you being content. And more than anything, it's going to help you close out a chapter, and it's going to help you heal. Maybe some of you are moving. Maybe you thought you'd be moving forward with a certain job or a certain person, certain friendships, certain things in your life. And this is also helping you recover from things that didn't move forward. Again, they keep saying something didn't move forward, but now this is a chance for you to kind of better that, to get out of this tough time you were in. Thank you, Spirit. What else for Pisces? General messages? If this was a person, it's just, they're not showing up as being committed. You could have been questioning yourself and leaving this behind. It's like you're leaving behind a toxic dynamic, perhaps. I'm so traumatized. I literally just had to check that this is filming, because you're reading, it's the first one I did, it touched on certain things. I'll kind of recap it. It basically was that you were having a difficult time closing out a chapter. Maybe you share kids with this person, or there's opportunity here for growth. If it's not a family dynamic, there was opportunity for growth that just didn't end up working out. But in the last reading, you were still very attached to it and wanting to make it work, trying to manifest it. But at the same time, in staying that in that energy, it was keeping you in heartbreak. So this is showing me like evolution of that energy. What changed between an hour ago and now? I'm not really sure, but you guys are meant to hear this. So for those of you that resonates, it just feels that you know what you have to do. You have to, when you feel this inspiration, the spark, when it's here, it's like this is going to help you ease some of the disappointment. For those of you that this is about a relationship, this person could have not been showing up for you or just not willing to have a new opportunity. You had a hard time trusting yourself in this dynamic because maybe there was a lot of games played. Maybe there wasn't clear communication, as I see over here. I see something not moving forward, but I see you're starting to be clear on that. I have Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, of course, showing up. I like this. You guys are definitely going to have some form of opportunity this month to get started on something, that's something that's going to make you happy. It's going to bring you happiness, and it's going to allow you to see more clearly why something couldn't move forward, something else didn't move forward, or it just wasn't growing. There is a lot of games played here. Pettiness, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Who said what, who did what, ruminating, and it wasn't really leading to anything. All right, let's check in on the Pisces that are connected and dealing with someone. All right, thank you, Spirit. Love messages for my Pisces for the month of March. Love messages for Pisces in the month of March, please. Those that are connected, those that are in a connection, what can you tell me about them and the person they're connected to in the month of March, please? What can you tell me, please? My Pisces, my connected Pisces, working together, healing, and emotionally withdrawn. Okay, so you could be healing a dynamic here. If it's a family dynamic or if it's working together, it's like you're working together. I'm like, to make something work. It's like we all have the same goal, but maybe you've lost hope of the emotional connection here, or someone. Maybe it's you. I don't think it's you, but it might be you. With that King of Cups in reverse, like there's no love there, but there still is healing. You're also looking over how you're investing into things and what your priorities are. That's also part of your healing, because I feel like there's something here that's been too inconsistent, or maybe there's been a lack of drive or lack of motivation, and now it's like time to pay attention to those areas. Something is getting you thinking about love and the investment into it. The Three of Pentacles. Look at that. So much detachment. It's almost like maybe you don't see that things are being healed right now, but it does require patience. Like it feels like it's slow moving energy, to be honest. Why the King of Cups in reverse? This person's blocked off, or someone is blocked. Their heart chakra is blocked. They're also not coming forward or not going forward. And you could be dealing with an Aquarius. It's been a burden. I have Sagittarius, Aquarius on the table. You're going to have a new opportunity. Let's see what this is in this connection. And it feels like one of you wants to invest into it. Or the Knight of Wands in reverse. So someone here could be manifesting you, but it's not like, I don't like this energy with it. Why the Four of Cups in reverse? Yeah, okay, so if you are trying, I'm going to say the message that I said in the first reading. If you're trying to manifest something here in the same way that hasn't kept working, it's like time to kind of think of it differently. What is it you need? Now is going to be a good time for you to identify what your needs, wants, desires, requirements are in this situation. This is a chance for you to get them met, but it may not be in this kind of fantasy way that you would have hoped. Meaning the way this person shows up in your life may not be in the way that you had originally intended for whatever reason. So say that this is a person that you have history with, a long history with. It feels like there's a chance here to change something up, but someone isn't consistent, motivated, or inspired enough to actually do it. Someone might be avoiding something here. And I'm just kind of seeing some, like, we're not really paying attention right now that there's actually a new start that we can have. We can work with what we have and go from here. Why this Four of Cups with the Temperance, please? So someone here is hiding the fact that they may not want this anymore, or that this isn't taking off. It's like everything might look good on the surface level, but we got to go deeper, because if you really look at the dynamic with this person, you might realize that there's something blocking them, and it's up to you to know if this is something that they're working through. Maybe someone's in therapy, or if both people actively are trying to grow and trying to, move this forward. I just feel like it's getting really hard to maintain hope here. That, or someone's having some mental health issues during this month. There is family. I did feel that. And there's healing that can happen in this dynamic. What else, please? There's a painful ending. There's conflict or a painful ending in this that involves disconnection with this person. And here you are again, but it's kind of, maybe you've been kind of overseeing something or not wanting to see something, looking the other way, thinking, no, things are good. It's fun. We get along, we hang out. We're working well together, but there's something here that's underlying that needs to be looked at. Someone isn't putting work into this. And it's time to kind of change your mind about it, or look at it for what it is. Because here you are being happy and chipper and joyful. And I'm not saying that only you know the dynamic of this relationship, but I feel like this connection, there's something that someone is either hiding, or we're the ones that not wanting to look at it for what it is. Whatever that means to you. Why something hasn't moved forward. What else, please? Yeah, it keeps saying healing. Like, don't fight for it. Like, no conflict. Like, releasing the conflict and the tension, and not being so defensive is going to allow for healing to happen. All right, my connected Pisces. That's what I have for you. We have Leo, Pisces, and the other signs that I called Sagittarius. We have almost everything. Aries, Aquarius. All right, let's continue. I am going to pull love oracle messages at the end of the love reading. So let's see what your single friends are up to. Your single Pisces friends. Thank you, Spirit. All right. The single Pisces collective in March, please. Single Pisces in March. Love messages for the singles. Love messages for the singles, please. Love messages for the singles. Love messages for singles, please, in March. What do they need to know? Well, you're definitely attracting. You're magnetic. You get attention. It doesn't seem like things are moving forward. Maybe you're trying to get out of your comfort zone, or you're releasing something. But there's a lot of conflict here, a lot of thinking back, wanting things to be fair and balanced. But you're a little torn in March. Let's see why. You guys are really undecided if you're maybe ready, or I don't know, maybe you're even ignoring people that are trying to give you attention. You're like, I don't know if I want that. For the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. You guys, that devil was coming up in the first reading that got deleted. And it's talking about toxic attachment. So don't self-sabotage, because it feels like something here is not moving forward. Maybe you're still attached to an old energy. If so, look into cord cutting. Look at that. I feel like you guys are still kind of, that's not for everyone, but some of you are still kind of looking back and reeling at what happened in the past, and it's left you feeling really negative about it. You're looking back. I don't think you're looking at new yet. It's like you get like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go on the dating apps, or I'm going to swipe right, like whatever it is. You get excited about it and then you're like, nah, I don't know about that. Maybe the ones that are popping up, you're like, nope, it's not the right one. It's not the right one. It's not the right one. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. And maybe this is you no longer moving forward with toxic attachments. Everyone's situation's different, of course. Why the Four of Cups? Yeah, this person did a number. It's like not committed, selfish, not providing. Why the Two of Swords? And, you know, things are moving forward, but you're not really sure. I don't think in March you guys are going to be really into love. I think it looks more like work for you guys and releasing whatever attachments. If you guys want sex, it's there. You guys can find that, no problem, if that's what you want. But it's going to require you to go out of your comfort zone. So if you're used to meeting people online, maybe you're going to go out to a bar or somewhere. I don't know, where do people meet people anymore? And meet them in real life. Or if you're not on dating apps, maybe that's something you're going to do just because you kind of want to get that type of what is it called? Attention or interaction. But it feels like you guys are staying away. You guys could be focused on your new beginning. For a lot of you, it's work. Love isn't really a thing. You guys are still kind of emotionally going up and down a little bit, focusing on your home, your stability, maybe doing some redecorating, reorganizing. If you have kids, you know, focusing on them. Maybe you're working out, you're coming into your power. You're like, I'm just not ready yet. All right, my singles. That's what I have for you. Let's pull some love oracles for you before I close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see last messages for Pisces. I'm going to tell you what you got last time. We have trust, give your relationship a chance, and stay optimistic. So as you can see in the last reading, there was also pessimism that was coming through. I'm going to leave those right there because I do feel like those are for you. Give your relationship a chance could be like having that new beginning. Maybe if it doesn't look like what you thought it was going to. But they're asking you to have faith. Things may not be as bad as you think they are. Or, yeah, turn out as bad as you think. So some of you may be reconciling, or that's what you want, is a reconciliation. But I feel like for those of you that are in a healthy attachment, maybe that's the opportunity that was coming up. Now, for those of you that are leaving someone behind, I do think that maybe there's going to be someone else that's kind of awakening this back in you. It's like an important time for you to be kind of thinking about what it is you want. And that's why it's important for you to like know your priorities. What are your needs? What are your desires versus like hard no's and versus like, oh, I could deal with that. Because it feels like you guys are going to be calling in a soulmate. This says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. All right, my Pisces friends. She's done. She's done. For the turkey is done. That's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me for these horoscopes. I hope you enjoyed them. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, friends. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.